ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we build on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels or microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. Welcome to another episode of Killah Priest podcast. I am your host, Killah Priest, and I just been sabotaged just now. Rocket guy. Yo, AD, what's up? Y'all know him, AD, A Dizzle controlling the rocket.
Yo, what's good? What's going on?
By my side is none other than who?
Rasul 7 from the Lost Children of Babylon, one of Philly's finest.
Okay. And on the end?
True indeed, man. Kept the great. Compton, stand up.
Oh, man. That's all popping. Let me send a shout out, a big shout out to Coach Kandaka. She's up in the building, moderating, getting it right. She got rockets up there and the stars. That's beautiful. Y'all can read some of them. Deadbeat Void got rockets up there. Sometimes, man, y'all be having some ill names. Eric, I like the way you spell it. You must be from the UK. That was dope. Eric, it's like Iraq. Yeah, it's like a Middle Eastern.
Yeah,
Zoom-Man says Rasul Allah. Jackson Lane says shout out to the best podcast, no doubt. Thank you, brother. Daniela Martin, peace to all. Got hearts. Mega 8. Priest said, what up? It's Lord's son.
Lord's son.
Now I'm Lord Hurt. Yeah, yo. I went through my shout out to the Rocketeers and shout out to the Craftsmen in the building. The best chat room on the net. Truth Seeker, I see you in the building. Truth Seeker.
Truth Seeker, what's going on? I got you.
I'm feeling crazy. Yo, today we gonna go in, man. We got Cat Daddy coming through.
Cat Daddy.
Yeah.
And we're gonna build on a lot of stuff today. It's gonna be on. You know, I got a little dilemma I went through, you know what I'm saying? I was going through it with this tooth, you know what I'm saying? There's no control of how your wisdom come in, you know what I mean? Your wisdom teeth.
Yeah.
And shout out to Almighty Zordan. He says, yo, I want to hear Rasul and AD's thoughts on Jeff Bezos. Space Adventure. Did y'all see it?
Bezos got all the pesos.
Yeah. I mean,
before I go in, y'all go ahead. Go ahead, AD.
Go ahead, AD.
And
You want to go first? Go ahead.
Oh,
What did you think of that? Because
I thought it was very cool to see some people fly up really high and then play with Skittles. I mean, I don't know why they didn't look out the window. But they were, they bounced around. And then they went back down. The acceleration down created the zero gravity effect, of course.
Yeah.
Like an elevator falling fast. And, it was what it was. They came back down.
Yeah, I mean, I think
it wasn't really space, but
it wasn't space. It was like halfway there. They got to experience zero gravity, which is probably not everybody gets to experience that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think it was pretty cool, but they wasn't up there for that long.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we talking about? Somebody went to space?
Yeah, this guy Jeff Bezos, he's the owner. What is he owning?
The richest guy on the planet.
One of the richest guys on the planet. Amazon.
Jeff Bezos got all the pesos.
Jeff started.
Jeff Bezos.
He started Amazon.
So he just figured he gonna go to space real quick.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos sold Amazon for a whole bunch of money. Am I correct? AD on that? You guys, Priest? What?
No, I think he still owns it.
Does he still own it?
No, I think he did loot the cash out.
Well, I think he did somewhere along those lines, and then after that he got into making spaceships with Elon Musk and the other guy.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? What do you think of his design for his rocket? It's okay. I mean,
as long as it get the job done, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They trying to go in that sprint, as long as it works.
Did it have wings? Or
yeah. Oh, you didn't see it? You didn't see it? You got to show him.
Oh, now I have to put it up.
You seen it, right?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Most definitely. You got to show Priest that.
This shit looked like it's straight out of Austin Powers movie.
J-Mo X says, no, he's stepping down from CEO.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what he's doing. Okay.
That means some shit about to go down.
Well, that's because he wants to build rockets now. But, you know,
I went out there. Go ahead, I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead.
My opinion, I think Elon Musk, you know, got everybody beat in that world. You know.
Yeah, but I don't think they even competing with each other. I think it's a whole different agenda behind why they're going to space, as opposed to
5,
you know,
4,
we just like to build rockets.
Right.
2,
right.
1.
See what I'm saying? It's another agenda behind it.
All right, so we watching the rocket right now, right?
I think
I'm
it's
sweating.
alien technology. That's why they keep talking about AI. AI is alien intelligence.
I like that.
There you go.
There he is. There he is.
What does that look like?
Look like my meat going in outer space. That's how they build them, though. The science behind it, man, looks exactly
That look like Dr. Evil taking off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Tahuti in there?
No. What you say? Look like what going on?
Like the meat going off in space.
Oh, yeah. I hear what you're saying.
That's the technology. That's where it comes from.
Yeah.
The phallus, yeah.
The phallus symbol, yeah. The obelisk.
What is that?
Or the what do they call it? The minute?
Shit, what is that?
The word the ancient.
Oh.
The min. I forget.
Max Q is confirmed.
So you gotta understand, man, we in the age of technology right now where technology, man, is everything.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
It
So
is.
it's like, man, you know, when you start seeing them going out of space and doing what they doing, you know, like I said, it's technology is everything right now.
right.
Right.
It really is.
We in the techno world.
Man, that's why I say it's important that we start coming out with more Afro tech, man, because
Mark, go, Wally, go.
technologically, man, we're stagnant as a people. We really gotta change that.
Yeah, well, you know, we gotta, as far as, especially in our community,
take a look at
black
this radar.
community,
Correct.
yeah, they don't want to learn
is it,
anything
son?
about science.
Shout out to AF twice.
You know what I mean?
Bill
It looks
like a
Priest,
giant
Riverton,
dick.
1936.
Take a look
was
out of
crazy.
starboard.
That was
Oh
an
my
ill scene.
God,
You
it
painted
looks like a
extremely-
huge.
Pecker!
They all seen it.
Pekka.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's not a
exactly.
woodpecker. It looks like someone's...
Privates!
I'm
We
gonna
have
read,
reports of an unidentified flying object. It is a long, smooth
Wow, the
shaft,
Tekin.
complete
Tekin.
with two
Tekin. Yeah,
balls.
that's right. Somebody said that. The Tekin.
That looks just like an enormous
pull it down. Some.
Pay attention.
Yeah, so
I
I
was
can read it. I'm
distracted
gonna read it.
by that enormous flying.
Willie.
So wait a minute, hold on.
that?
Let me say, could you pause that for a minute? So we supposed to be making fun of what they're doing right now, or should
No.
we take them Should we take them serious, or should we just take them as
Russell,
a joke?
they were just pointing out the shape of this.
Yeah, it is.
It's
The
machinery,
craft.
right.
The
Flying
craft.
object.
The craft.
Yeah.
The craft.
But no, I think, Lord, we should really take it real serious, man, because, I mean, just look at it from a scientific aspect. If we taking resources from the earth, right, and taking them into outer space, what are we doing?
Right.
Like, who need those resources? Is it really people in Mars that's coming over here and got us fooled thinking that there's nothing on Mars and they bringing resources from Earth to Mars? Are we being colonized in that aspect?
Right.
You know, why is it so important for us to be building on Mars when there's homeless people here in LA? Homeless people everywhere. So you telling me that you gonna go take this rocket, all this technology, all this money, go all the way to a whole nother planet to build over there while everything is like what over here? Nah, I think it's the other way around. I think somebody's coming all the way from over there and bringing stuff from here and taking it over there. And we not paying attention.
Oh, it's on. Yeah, that's on.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like they hiding in
That's-
plain
that's
sight.
something to
Don't that
think
make
about.
sense though?
Yeah.
You hide in plain sight. You know, they ain't gonna come down here and be like, hey, the aliens done took over. Nah, it's just gonna be business as usual.
Right.
But at the same time, it really ain't business as usual.
Hey, let me read that super chat real quick. Cause somebody brought something up. We're gonna get back to that. I just want to read. Somebody brought up, yo, Priest Wilmington 1936 was crazy. That was an ill scene you painted, extremely unique and original, dope as hell. Thanks. Thank you for that, brother. I saw Coach Kandaka in there say something about it. Man, it's just all about changing the narrative, you know what I'm saying? And stretching your imagination. This just gave me too much time.
Yeah.
Too much time during the pandemic, or whatever, however you did it. And that's how that went. King Ra L, shout out to King Ra L. He just put 5 on it, $4.99.
Yeah. Big up to King Ra-El.
I'm sweating like a mother because I'm getting all these toxins out, yo.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna Continue building on what you was building on.
yeah.
I want to add on to what you were saying.
Now, I wanted to say, I thought this
Right.
was the other guy. Who was the other guy that just went into space?
The dude from Virgin Atlantic.
Virgin Atlantic.
Yeah.
Now, he's a crazy guy. His craft is more, it doesn't take off like Tesla's crafts
Yeah.
and this guy's craft that we just seen.
Yeah.
His shoots off like a jet.
Yeah.
It gets a certain amount of altitude, and then the rocket warps it into space.
Yeah.
It doesn't take off the same way. It doesn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But it's crazy because they did it in 3 different formats.
Right.
The way that the Elon Musk is doing is the similar way
same,
that
this guy's doing it. This one brother right here.
Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, he's using a reusable rocket with a detachable cap on the top.
Right. Just like Elon.
Which is
What-
like which is like similar to the pyramid with no capstone. You see what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah,
And then
I
the
like
same
that.
way that
like
the Cybertrucks that Elon is making right now,
right.
they're made out of stainless. They're made out of steel that's 10 times stamped. He's
Right.
using the missiles to make using that same material on the missiles.
On he's making
Yeah, and his rockets is reusable. Right. Yeah, but the way that dude is doing it in Virgin Atlantic, he using balloons to take the craft all the way up into the atmosphere.
and then
And then he releases the
Then he
craft.
releases the craft.
And the craft turns around and then goes
And
into
then goes
space
up.
itself. So they're using it in 3 different
that's
formats.
yeah. That's kind of a. I'm not gonna lie. The one guy, in my opinion, the Virgin
Atlantic, yeah.
His way of propulsion is very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Because he uses the balloon rather than the actual just,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
using the rocket fuel
Yep.
Cat
and
going
whatnot.
crazy.
I wanted to say also that
He could have
Elon.
just think if they start mass producing that, because the way that they doing it right now, they finding these little hick towns that's corporated but don't really have a lot of money. So they
Right.
usually coming in with their money, building their space pads. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Elon right now, Elon is so a genius. He has a drone space pad in the ocean.
Really?
Yeah, and the drone just moved throughout the ocean, and when the rockets come back down, they land on that drone.
Oh, okay.
So they're like they're
Wow.
trying to be like the aliens.
Yeah.
They are.
They are there. Maybe they tapped in.
Lord,
You know?
think about it, Lord. Why would you come from why would you take resources from Earth to a different planet? To me, that's just like the simple. Why would I take resources from Earth to go build on another planet?
Idiots. Thank you for
Hey.
that bomb right there. Yeah. That's crazy, man, because once you start messing with certain structures, like there was a while ago, I remember me and Ghost was on tour. Somebody said that they shot a rocket up to the moon to break the ice or something like that. Now, who told them to do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
But they was like, they're just taking nature, the universe, as this is a cocky attitude, yo. This is really big to just say, man, I'm going to blow ice up on the moon, and I want to see what's under it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
that.
right,
It was something like that. But I was like, dag, man, what makes you puff up to think you could just there's no counsel on that. There's no and you know, for the average workers and people that's just doing everyday things, they don't got no say so on what you doing with you don't ever know how the universe is going to react to that. Like, what if it come back with something, you know what I mean? What if some of the particles come back to Earth with something from outer space and it end up, you know, being a bacteria that you know, wipe
I
out
believe, Lord, I
flowers.
believe, you know, I talk about in the lessons about how the Earth was blown off of the planet and stuff like that, right? I really believe that because of the Earth and the moon, the moon being blown off the planet, you know how the moon's orbit and how it's on the planet, how I think that a lot of the major catastrophes that has happened on Earth is because of the moon being shifted out of orbit.
Well, they say the
see
moon
what I'm
comes
saying?
from the Earth, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
But
separated
if
from
you
the
think
Earth.
about it, if we're
Agreed.
thinking about it
Agreed.
on a circular aspect, right? With the Earth moving in a certain circular form, the moon moving in a certain circular form,
Circular form.
that
Yeah.
creates balance. Right? You know what I'm saying? If you take that moon and you throw it off balance, just like in a car.
Right,
If
right. Yeah,
I'm
you're right
off
about that.
piston,
Go ahead.
it's gonna cause chaos on the car.
Right.
Why
Right.
wouldn't that same engine cause chaos on the Earth?
Right. Right.
Well, everything is affected from the sun's sun's gravitational pull.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, true
You
indeed.
need the earth, you need the moon there
Yeah.
because the moon controls the tides on Earth. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everything is really revolving around the sun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is being pulled from that gravitational pull from our star and the planetary bodies going around the sun.
Yeah.
So
Pull it down.
everything does have an effect.
Yeah, true indeed.
You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
said-
But everything is from the sun's effect on this solar system.
Right. Yeah. So that's why I'm tripping off. I'm like, dang, why they just going and they doing this sub. You ever seen that movie Captive State?
What's it again?
Captive State.
Captive state.
Yeah.
I don't think I was.
Man, it's one of the illest movies. It came out exactly a year before the coronavirus hit. It came out in the theaters. And basically it was about black people and it was about how the system had crashed. And when the system crashed, we was trying to get out of the cities. But we couldn't get out because they had an alien invasion.
Why you got us?
But it was all
AD,
staged
crooked.
though.
The camera's crooked. AD.
Yeah, that's a zoom camera. You don't worry about that. You over here.
Okay. Just make sure.
Yeah, they ain't gonna see
No, I'm not good. Thank you, True Seeker, man. True Seeker asked me, was I good? Nope. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it.
You all right. You all right. You all right.
Donkey, shout out to Donkey, man. He put 20 on it. He says, NASA shot he's with a whole bunch of A's, shot the moon with a nuke, and the moon reporting. Yep, AD's moving it, and the moon reporting range it rang like a bell for 48 hours. The moon didn't come from the earth; it was brought here. There are civilizations that talk about times before the moon. Peace, 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 God.
All right, man. You know, that sounds a little bugged out. The moon was brought here from where? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because again, a lot of y'all don't think that the moon, that the heavenly bodies are round. So you're just gonna assume and just throw stuff in there. Yeah, they brought the moon. We brought the moon from Galaxy 6-7. They just brought it here. How you gonna just move the moon somewhere?
Fact.
No, it's a part of the solar system.
I mean, I want to know where the moon came from then.
Yeah.
If it came from the planet Earth.
Yeah, send another one telling us how the moon came
Yeah,
from.
there you
know
go.
what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you talk about it, you know what I mean?
Hey, Donkey. Yeah. Oh, robot. Nah, I went. Yeah. I got it pulled.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
talk about that. Yeah, exactly. So they got me on all. So I'm detoxing right now because I had to come back to the tea.
Yeah.
Because they got me, yo.
Got you on them, yo.
They got me, y'all.
You'll be all right once you get the tea and you start to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You'll be back in
You
business.
back
Got
in
me
business.
on. Man, that's all.
Got
poison.
ibuprofen?
Yeah, they got me on some crazy stuff.
Hey, Stringer sent out what's the name?
Yeah. 40 on it. Yo,
Oh,
shout out to
Gemini,
Stringer, man.
Gemini.
Stringer always coming through. That's our guy, man.
We got the strain.
Give me 2 of what Donkey smoking.
Yeah.
No doubt. Lord.
Yeah, big up to everybody in the super chat, man. You know, just keep supporting. We support you guys, and we're here to do this for you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To bring you as much information as we possibly can here on the Killer Priest podcast.
Killer Priest podcast.
Exactly.
Whatnot. So, yeah.
But yeah, it's a wild time right now, man. If you pay attention to really what's going on, man, and this year, I mean, when they had people running the White House, you know what I'm
Shout out to
saying?
Donkey. Love Rasul. Show me your primary source. It says, go ahead. You read the rest, man.
Okay.
That's all you.
Love Russell, show me your primary source. Ill AD with moon stuff for a show later on. Peace, peace.
Oh, that's
Well,
Donkey.
Yeah, that's Donkey. Okay.
He's standing
Big up,
for the
big up, big
spot.
up, big up, Donkey for the $5. Keep
No, bro.
No, he
that's-
said, you hear what he said?
Yeah,
I
that's
know
the
what he's
guy.
saying.
That's
I
the
know.
guy from earlier.
Yeah, well, I'm saying this. We asked you a question, so I'm gonna bring my primary source when you come forth with some facts showing us that the moon was brought here.
Yeah.
So you can't answer
Ask a question with
a question with a question.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when people say, "Can I ask you a question?" I always say, "You already asked me a question." Reinstitute your question again.
Yeah. Let's
So,
continue that
yeah.
build.
I understand psychology very well. Because if you were standing in front of me, you say, "Can I ask you a question?" and say, "You already did." Ask again.
All right, we got. It's on. He gonna come back. It's gonna be on. All right, that's what it is, yo. It's like, all right, Where we at right now? So we finish on this.
Jeff
Oh,
Bezos
yeah,
and
yeah,
the
Bezos.
SpaceX.
Yeah, I mean, that's all over the internet. We done with that. You know.
All right, we're moving on. Yo, my man, about to take out to his tee shop.
Yeah,
my man Bokeem.
Yeah, that shot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It'll get you out. I mean, it'll get you right.
Those coffee shots.
Yeah. It was espresso shots.
That's what it is, espresso?
Yeah.
Them joints is potent.
Yeah, and they're from Ethiopia.
Yeah, Ethiopia.
So those are Ethiopian shots that we took. Go ahead, Russell.
I'm saying I'll email AD with the source.
Hey.
That's it. The debate is on, Sewell.
Hey.
He said
About
Sewell
to
about
be-
to be 0-2. Oh, damn, they talking mad.
Yeah, whatever.
Yo,
Yeah,
the chat room
alright.
stepping out.
0-2.
Dropping bombs.
Yeah, all right.
when you get-
I didn't lose that debate with Tahuti.
When you
So,
get ready.
in my opinion,
Hey.
yeah, I got guys hitting me up, you know what I mean, giving me props. I ain't gonna say who they are, so that's your opinion. But hey,
everybody
send it
got an
over. Send it over to AD.
That's the thing, man. Some people,
The Hawk, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
AD.
Yeah, you go to a game and you got your fans that root for
Exactly.
the Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
And then the
You
Yankees.
got the
you
Yankees.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tahuti don't got no team because he's from Florida. I mean, not Florida. I mean, he's from Canada, and I don't know anything about Canada except hockey. They got they got.
I like Canada, man.
I like Canada too. They got a hockey team and they have the basketball team, the Raptors.
They got Drake.
They got Drake. They got Drake. So, hey man, it is what it is.
No doubt. Man. So it's on. Donkey. Meet Sewell.
See, I always
For a
setting it up.
showdown and where the moon come from. Yeah, I like that topic though. Where's the moon?
Where's the moon come from?
It's like the Great Departure, right?
Yeah. But we gonna deal with
great
that. We gonna
departure
deal
of the
with it. We
moon,
gonna
right?
deal with it. Yep.
And y'all believe in Caesar's shows? Like, do you believe that the stadiums, football, NBA, that's just all Caesar circuits? That's all the
That's a good
circuits.
question. That's a good question. But in ancient Egypt,
Definitely.
we had games as well.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Games is based off of duality.
Yeah.
Expound on that. Expound on the games in Egypt. That's different.
Yeah. Well, they had a game very similar to soccer, and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Where they had balls and different like tools,
Right.
like sports tools in ancient Egypt. Also, martial arts has been credited to ancient Egypt and Africa. Martial arts been credited in Egypt because we found ancient
Stick fighting.
Stick fighting.
Like that is on the Zulu tribe.
From the Zulu tribe, but also on the walls of Kemet.
What about India?
India? I'm not sure.
Some of the fighting.
Yeah. They're great fighters too.
Yeah.
But they never had many wars. I don't think they ever been conquered. Well, no,
Yeah,
wrong. No.
Yeah,
Was
India was
it,
colonized too.
Yeah, it was. Much later. We talking about ancient times.
Oh, ancient times. That's
When
that's the thing.
Alexander came through there and conquered a bunch of colonies, but in my opinion, he never conquered the whole of India.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They have that because when you play that game, remember Street Fighter?
Yeah.
They had the Indian dude. He was sitting
Oh, yeah,
down
with the
there
long legs and
meditate.
shit.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
meditate.
I forgot what his name was, yo. He was hard.
Yeah. Raul? No. Raul was the other cat, right?
Yeah, Raul was the dude with the white what's his name?
Donkey. Yeah.
Sources. I'm like, yo, you.
Donkey.
First of all, Donkey.
Donkey want the smoke.
Yeah, he wanted to smoke, man. He just
Donkey want the smoke.
he throwing the hooks, jabs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Trying to
he
hit me
throwing a
with
lot
an
of jabs
uppercut,
at you.
man. You know what I mean? But hey, here's the thing, bruh. You're not gonna convince us that the moon was brought here,
Okay.
bruh.
All right.
You didn't show no primary source, brother.
All right. As we move on,
Yeah, we moving on.
we're gonna start the tea ceremony, and we're gonna bring in Santana while we do the tea ceremony. The tea ceremony. While we do the tea ceremony, real quick. So if you're in front of your desk, it's 3:35. That's a lot of people to drink tea with.
That's a lot.
And we're
that's
gonna
more
bring
than
in
enough.
we're gonna bring in Cat Daddy. As we do. Now I made the matcha earlier so y'all can see it to release the medicine that's trapped deep within the flower or the leaf. Yeah.
Playboy. Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. So if you're home in front of your YouTube channel, AD, what you drinking? Jordan said he's doing some IPA. Everybody get your tea. Responsibility. Credibility.
The ability to respawn.
Yeah. All teas.
Necessary.
And we're gonna bring in Cat Daddy as we go on. We're gonna John Torres said he's drinking lotus flower, which is incredible. I never tasted that. Lotus flower, that's a crazy tea. You're gonna get the tea from
I never
lotus
had lotus flower. You know, you can you can eat lotus.
If you could drink it, you probably can eat it.
You know that?
Indeed.
The one
We'll give you a long
Asian
pour.
store.
Boom.
Always get the look.
Now,
I always
now
eat
this,
that.
I'm gonna let y'all know this matcha right here, I put a lot in it this time. So
You put the turmeric in the joint.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna do that
the
next
turmeric.
one. Yeah, I'm gonna do the next, the turmeric right there. But I said I'm a double dose on the matcha. And then so we can get some, because I got to get these impurities out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And we get this whole thing going. Y'all gonna see it. We doing it for y'all live. AD, what you drinking on? Nice,
Yeah.
cold.
Nice cold,
It's a
real sugar Pepsi,
Pepsi Cola,
made with
huh?
sugar cane.
Hey man,
sugar- ain't
why
no
don't you just eat
sugar
sugar
cane in
cane?
Don't be jealous.
Ain't no sugar cane in that, man.
Sugar cane, brother. Sugar cane.
Yo,
right
for
here.
all y'all. Oh,
Man, you
okay.
should've
It's
went
delicious.
down- You know,
Ben
I
Franklin's-
told you about the Starbucks kiwi drink, man.
Yeah,
Gotta get
Ben-
that.
I gotta try that.
You gotta get that, man.
That's dope. I'm down for that.
You
Kiwi's
gotta
good for you.
drink it. I'm just saying, you know, you drinking the Coke. I mean,
That would be better than the cola for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm gonna just bring you one.
Hey, it's all good.
Indeed.
Hey, so I want that sucrose. It's all sucrose at the end of the day.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Your body gonna be running on that shit. Your cells don't give a fuck if that shit came from an apple or a gummy bear. It's
Hey,
like
that's some knowledge right there.
Yeah, that's true though.
Why
That's true
so?
though.
because it's sucrose. You're getting down to the molecular level.
You want the
Right,
oh yeah,
right,
because your body can't absorb it unless it's broken down to the
Your
atoms,
cells,
to the
man.
small
Your
cells.
You already had the watermelon. That was sucrose.
Yeah, you don't drink water until it gets into your cell. Always
That's
remember
true.
that.
That's true because if you like, I eat a lot of mangoes, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I wake up real late at night and I want to drink something. I get up and I'll
Sound
go
like a
in
song, the way
there.
you-
I go in there and I eat a mango.
Boom. That's sugar, and it's
But
beautiful.
wake up late.
You know, there's
Your
the
body
juices
loves it.
from it. The
It's-
juices
it's
from
better
it. I'm like,
because-
"Ah, man,
yeah.
you know, I get my quench my
mangoes.
thirst and I get and I fill my stomach up.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot
It's a
fruit
great
is
way.
awesome. Fruit is
It's a
awesome.
great way to start the day.
I love mango.
Exactly.
Watermelon is number one for me.
Yeah, watermelon.
Yeah.
Mango, I told you. We talked about this before.
Yeah. We
You know,
was just talking
mangoes.
about this,
Yeah,
yo.
we talk about mangoes all day
All
because
day long, yo.
mango got a little tart to them.
Yeah.
But then when that watermelon, when those white crystals come out,
Oh, man.
yo, that's
And watermelon builds testosterone, so it's good for dudes.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
can't be a dude just eating strawberries. Now I ain't gonna hate on strawberries. Strawberries
you know,
is cool, no,
they
because
cool.
cherries. I
They
like
put
cherries
mangoes
too.
on the stick
Yeah.
out here, huh? They got mangoes on the stick out here on the
Oh,
cart.
yeah.
Hey.
They're selling them joints. Yeah.
Shout out
Yo,
to
those
big
shades
one.
work from Encempra because it matches his
Yeah, you
jewels.
got the whole
I told you the
style
goals,
going.
yeah,
You got the
yeah.
whole
It's my,
style.
I'm on my
style.
slick Rick right now.
Yo, hit the beat one more time so I can salute to everybody.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
y'all.
That shit right now.
Um,
One more game.
so I could toast to everybody. I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna bring in Cat Daddy. So if you're in front of your, you want to say the prayer? You want to say this ceremony?
Let you do it, Rasul.
Well, if you're in front of
Rasul
the,
on the spot.
It's gonna be good. Sue, go ahead, Sue.
if you're in front of wherever you at, your beers, your Pepsi colas, your tea, whatever you're drinking, mango juice, kiwi juice from the Starbucks. You know what I mean? This is for you.
To life.
To life.
Hey.
To life.
Facts.
Good health.
Man,
Man. Well, that right there, man.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I told you I loaded this one up for y'all.
Yeah,
Facts.
it has like
Facts.
I
it's
loaded.
like a different kind of. It tastes just like the potency of it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You can taste that.
What kind of notes? What you getting? What you getting?
Like, I feel like I taste the root of the tea. The root. You know what I'm talking about?
The bottom of the ocean.
The bottom of the yeah. That's
we
where you
still
know
got-
you got the nutrients.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That seaweed still.
Yeah, that's
seaweed type of.
that kind of. You
So
know what I
good.
mean? It's still there.
Tell us about y'all's. Somebody says, "Oh, Coach Kadaka trying to kind of chomp us with this ginger tea."
Oh man, she killing it. She
And
got
she
the
made
ginger
it hot
tea
and
wow.
spicy. I
Oh
love
man.
spicy tea. I can't drink spicy right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
My mouth is on fire. But
Spicy,
right now,
spicy ginger though.
it's because it's come down. Polar Pop, Epic. Somebody says they're doing iced Tide coffee. That's bougie.
Yeah.
That's a big up right there.
Mm-hmm.
Iced high coffee.
Iced chai latte, latte.
Yeah, you
ice.
have to do that. You have to drink that with your. All right, who came with berry punch? You up there with AD?
No.
Shout out to berry
Yo,
punches.
if it's sugar cane and it's not high fructose corn syrup, the molecular level of the energy of the sugar, sucrose,
Yeah.
comes down to sucrose. Now, yes, fruit is better because you're gonna get vitamins. You're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get minerals and all that. Yeah, fruit's better, but as far as the sugar goes, sucrose. That's all I'm saying.
Sucrose. Hey, Sheen Warrior Goddess, be careful with drinking tea while taking prescription drugs can have a bad side effect. All right, I'm gonna listen to that.
Okay. All right.
So that was
The
good.
whole disclaimer.
Nah, cause nah. Shout out to Sheen. I'm gonna take that. Because yeah, you're right there because it could lower blood pressure and stuff like that, right? I mean, it's strong, but I'm gonna take a little sip.
Got it.
Yeah, it's caffeine loaded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Priest is on prescriptions right now.
Word.
Yeah, they got me on all type of stuff. Want me to read it?
Yeah, ibuprofen.
So ibuprofen. They got me on ibuprofen and Mexo. It sounds like something from the Aztec Empire. It's just like ammo, clean.
OxyClean. I'm
I'm in Ra, right? I'm an exit. AMOXICILLIN.
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 Somebody was an expert speller.
You're
Pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
That's pretty good.
I'm on
chilling like a villain with amoxicillin.
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 Willing to be killing when I'm stealing through the ceiling.
Amoxicillin. I smoked the L, my brain hit the ceiling.
No, yeah. Somebody said no. Monk fruit sweetener is great. Yeah, exactly. I heard about that. Date syrup.
Date, yeah.
That's very good.
awesome. Awesome. I used to eat back in the day
Thank you for that.
at the masjid. They had date syrup,
Yeah.
and we would put it on the pancakes back then. It was in Muslim, the Muslim school. when I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
a
yeah.
kid.
Exactly.
Date syrup is really good.
That's dope. All right. So without further ado, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go as y'all drink and y'all tell us about y'all antibiotics. I just saw the word. And y'all tell us about y'all notes and stuff and we get. I'm gonna chill off the tea. So y'all gonna have fun drinking out a bunch because I'm gonna make some
Yeah.
tea
joint.
Got some potent joint. Yo, let's bring
Teacher.
a Cat Daddy. And then we're gonna take it a little further. I'm not sure.
All right, are
Priest
you
can
ready?
read. I can read. Just moving up. It's just moving up quick. Priest always struggling to read. Yeah, exactly. Because it's moving quick.
Yeah.
Date sugar coming up.
Date sugar. Date syrup. Yeah, somebody. Yep. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Wish you well, God. Thanks. Stranger says, make sure you eat food with those antibiotics, Brother Priest, and take probiotic.
Can you dig it?
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Can you dig it?
Hey,
Can you dig it?
There he is. Look at him.
y'all know him.
Look at him.
Coming through live.
There he is.
Yo, can you hear us?
No, I can hear you, AD, but I can't hear the guys.
No,
What's going on, man?
Oh, I can hear him now.
Yeah.
All right.
That's because they was just quiet.
What's up,
Oh,
my brother?
was it?
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, Kevin, brother, great. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, Black man. How you doing today?
I'm fantastic. Rasul, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right.
Good. Well, Rasul, before we
There
get
we go.
started,
Here we go.
if you can allow me to pay you a compliment.
Go right on, brother, because everybody got everything to say about me. But go on. Proceed on, brother.
So, okay, so our community in particular, we struggle because we have a hard time trusting one another. And I noticed that you are a truth seeker and you're seeking knowledge.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
No. I've already got the knowledge. Now I already have the truth, brother. What you talking about? What you mean I'm seeking truth? I'm 43 years old, brother. But go on. I know. I'm just saying. You know, that's like a.
He trying to talk.
I'm not seeking any kind of truth, though.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Go ahead. I had to come in on that. Sorry, priest. I know. I'm just saying. You know, he just said. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I already got. What you talking about? Go ahead.
Russell.
All right.
I can't
See, man. Go ahead, man.
Listen, brother. I can't defend you. I can't defend you against me. All right, brother. You making me fight against myself, brother.
Why you gonna start to show off saying that I don't got like, yo, man? I mean, I ain't offended by it, but I'm just like, well, you know, why would you assume that? He said that you're seeking truth and knowledge, bro. Like I'm a truth seeker.
Well, truth seekers, shout out to truth seekers.
Well, hold on though. Like yeah, truth seeker. He's one of my students. Okay, I'm not disrespecting truth seeker, but you know, I mean, when you say, okay, what do you just explain yourself? I'm gonna shut my mouth. Go ahead, explain yourself, brother.
I'm simply saying, brother, that you are a person who admits that you don't have all the answers. And
when did I say that, brother? I never said that I had the answers to anything. Or I think you have an observation.
We're gonna get
what do you mean by
you're right, brother. Hey, you know what? That was into the right thing.
Go ahead, man.
We'll get this therapist.
Yo,
just to keep things balanced.
All right, go ahead, man. I'm just gonna let you go. Go ahead, man.
Let me go.
All right.
I was just saying that it's a great characteristic that when you don't have all the answers, that you choose somebody who you appreciate to follow, is what I'm trying to say.
Are you from New York?
No. I'm talking about Melchizedek.
York.
I'm talking about priest, brother.
Oh, well, yeah, that's... I mean, you know, it's the Melchizedek of hip-hop. I'm gonna always get the big bro. You know how long I've known this guy for, yo? Since I was 16. I'm 43 years old. I known him since I was 16.
And that's my point. I'm saying that I'm commending you on being a loyal brother to someone who you hold in high regard.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's that.
You say thank you, okay. Cat Daddy.
Cat Daddy. Okay.
Yeah, that's the Cat Daddy.
All right, Cat Daddy, old dog. Okay, all right.
No. Just Cat Daddy.
All right, Cat Daddy. I mean, I can't just call you. I don't. That sounds kind of strange. Cat Daddy. I can't just call you Santana.
All right,
Cat Daddy is like, you know.
What's wrong, Cat Daddy?
The Cat Daddy, man.
It's like Santana sound a little better. I don't know. Go ahead.
Tell you what. Russell, you can call me Cat Daddy.
All right.
Before
All right, fine. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
I want to ask all of you, priest, I'm going to ask you for a favor.
Indeed. Indeed.
I don't ask for any money or any subscriptions. I don't send nobody to my page. I'm not here for that. But if you could, there's a young man in South America who travels, a black young man by the name of, he has a show called Ace Live. He travels the world and he just takes you along with him. Beautiful human being. Start watching this kid, because if you are serious about traveling the world, watch this young man travel, and you get to see how the world really looks through the eyes of people who are melanated. You know, when you're watching these things on TV and you're watching these vacations and all these beautiful places in the world, you don't realize that that place is not going to offer the same thing to you. And it's good to have someone who's been there and can show you real life and how things are going to be for you, because you're not going to have the same experience as Brad or Josh. Your experience is going to be completely different. So his name is his show is Ace Live. He's a beautiful, beautiful young man. He goes around places and just does good deeds. Like he'll see someone in the street and he'll just feed them. He did a show and he just paid his mother's whole house off. So he literally walks from town to town and travels with donations of his followers to just help people. Now he's a young man, so he's having fun too. But if you look anywhere this complexion and you want to travel, watch this young man and watch the reason why Bill Cosby had to go to jail. Just start watching this young man. That's going to explain to you exactly why Bill Cosby had to go to jail. Show is Ace Live.
What Ace? It says name Ace. It says name Ace Live.
Yeah, the show is ACE Ace, and is live. So it doesn't.
ACE is on YouTube, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now, I don't know this young man. I'm just following his videos because I traveled in a lot of places in South America that he's been.
Okay.
And so when I'm watching him, I'm like, okay, perfect. This young man can explain to you how things are going to go in the event something takes place in one of these countries, because he's going through it. But just watch this young man; it's beautiful.
Right.
And I'm offering a challenge to the Killah Peace podcast. There is a group in Mexico City, a bike gang. It's a bike gang in Mexico City, and they call the Suzuki or the Savuki Boys. And they drive around all day long to the small villages and towns to do good deeds. A bike gang. It's like 20 of them. And they don't get paid for it. They just drive around to the neighborhood.
So what do they drop off food and stuff like that?
Drop off food. They drive around the neighborhood and see if you're an old woman and you need help taking your trash out. They'll take your trash out, help you clean your house.
Wait a minute, a bike gang that does good
bike
deeds.
They're just doing good deeds, brother.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So they're on motorcycles.
On motorcycles, doing good deeds. Wow, I challenge you, please. I'm not good on a computer, right? So I don't know how to find things, but I find
you got to pull up this bike gang that does good deeds.
They just go around Mexico City, beautiful people just doing good deeds. So
they're like the Grinch.
Yeah.
Right now.
it's a lot of this is going on in the world, but you're not seeing this on TV because everything on TV has to keep your frequency low because they keep trying to convince you that you're going to die. So, without further ado, you gentlemen want to figure out why the space talk, right? Space talk, sky. I don't want to bust y'all space bubbles, but let me give it to you right and clear, the pure cat daddy way.
Hey.
So, gentlemen, for you people out there who are so excited about a spaceship landing here because everybody is now acknowledging the spaceships and the space and the CIA, let me explain one thing to you people who want a spaceship to land. This is a smart podcast, and your chat room are very intelligent. So they know this whole thing we're going through is a fake pandemic. Everybody knows that. So if we were able to get everyone in the world to stay in a house because some bird-faced nerd told everybody that they were sick, understand that every plane flight pattern in the world, every time you get in the world, one organization controls your flights. And it's not the airlines, it's NASA. So let me explain to you what's going to happen with this fake alien thing that all of y'all are falling for. Gentlemen, don't fall for this as a lie. And this has been certified by the cat daddy, so you know it's true. So when that plane lands, gentlemen and ladies, they aren't going to let any more planes in the sky. They stopped the world with a fake disease. So they're going to tell you, because of your safety, you can't fly, dummies. Stay in the house, dummies, because we got to keep you safe from this alien. So we letting Elon Musk, who's a fraud. He's a fraud, gentlemen. They letting Bezos, he's a fraud. They letting Virgin Airlines, they're frauds, gentlemen. If they kept you in a house with a fake disease, what's going to happen when the same people who control the border see something in the sky? They're going to tell you, gentlemen, you can't fly because something is going to get the plane. We saw something up there. So that means that you can't ship nothing. So that means if you think we're going back to the normal way things used to be, we are not. You're all losing your job. You're all losing your house. You're all going to get fired because they can't ship anything because they're taking over the sky. They're telling you that you can't travel, but they can go to the sky. Gentlemen, understand. They told you this was happening. They told you they were going to do this.
You know,
but if you think that traveling now is hard with a fake disease, it's going to be harder when they give you the fake spaceship. Because they're going to tell you, look at Joe Rogan. They suckering him like, man, Joe Rogan, he eating it up. There's a spaceship.
Yeah, well, you know, hold on, though. He's been up on top of, you know, Rogan and myself, and a couple of us, we've been up on top of this information for about maybe almost 25 years now. Yeah. So you can't come on the platform and say stuff like that and say, oh, well, you know, I agree with the fact that they might stage, like, you know what I'm saying, a false alien attack. Listen, I talked to my main man Cannabis about this kind of stuff. Yeah. How they could stage, put a holographic image of a UFO. Or an image of Christ, say Christ is coming back, and put a hologram up there, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen. All of this stuff is feasible and reasonable to acknowledge and analyze, but I don't think that's the nature of where it's going. Well, I always say on this platform, people need to study Bob Lazar. People need to study. People need to study. Listen, the interviews with Art Bell, with that guy Victor, when he put those tapes out about communicating with those beings telepathically, this stuff is out. It's been out for like 10, 20 years, brother. We've been analyzing this stuff, me, Bill, Cooper, all of us. We've been doing this stuff for years, brother. We understand the false hoax of the UFO community. But listen, hold on, I want to say this last thing. You can't say that Elon Musk, what's the other brother name? Jeff Bezos. What's that other guy? The guy owned Virgin. I think that there is an agenda behind it, but it's a little bit more. It's not conspiracy theories behind. I think that they're actually really trying to penetrate the boundaries of space, brother.
So let me ask you.
This is real.
Question. I got you. That's a question.
Okay.
I'm not going to get into the flat Earth with y'all tonight. But I just got one question for you, and this is just.
Oh, you do believe that the Earth is flat, huh?
No. I'm not even getting to that. If they can go to space and they got on a space rocket, why didn't they just go to space? Why they go halfway?
You talking about the one guy? He's talking about the one guy from Virgin. He's talking
halfway?
about.
If they could go to space like they're telling you they can. Why didn't they go when they just went?
What do you mean by that?
I mean that going halfway is not going to space.
Yeah, but that was just that one cat from Virgin. He talking about the guy with the
No. See, now I got to step in.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
If you jump off the ground, Lord, you're going into space. You know what I'm saying? The Earth, anything off of Earth is space. So, you know, just because they didn't go as far as you might have liked them to go,
so
don't mean that they didn't go.
According to your science, and this isn't my science that I subscribe to, but according to the science that you subscribe to, there's an area in space called the Van Allen belts. And that's the radiation field that you have to go through before you go to the moon. The reason why I know this is because, man, was I hooked and sold on all of this. I knew about the Higgs boson. I was studying the God particle. All of this for years. And then I realized I was studying a bunch of lies. I was studying a bunch of things that was made up by a bunch of frauds. Jeff Bezos owns Amazon. So you told me that during his Amazon
he owned Amazon.
During his own and CEO, another one who's quitting, all the CEOs quitting. So add him to number about 1,700, the biggest ones in the world. So while he was running the biggest company in the world, he's passing special time where he can just make up a rocket. Y'all don't think that's crazy?
Yeah, well, I'm saying, hold on, though. Let's
come
keep.
on, gentlemen. You just come and say, how we building the rocket?
No. I said he got a point.
You got a point. Well,
how are you doing the rocket doing Corona? I can barely get my stuff through customs. But you're telling me doing Corona, they ain't have lockdown, they built the rocket? Listen, gentlemen, You feeding into this. But when this fake thing shows up, understand you were the fuel for it because we told you about this more than a year ago. There's video talking about this 2 years ago. It's happening now. And for you to think that, well, why would they do a conspiracy? Nigga, you are in a conspiracy with a fake disease right now.
All right, fine.
So
but-
what's the solution?
Go ahead.
What's the
solution is
what's the solution?
The solution is simple. Take action. Nothing physical.
No. You can't just say no. You can't say
You can't say that. You can't say take action on what, brother?
Let me
Take
say
action
it.
on what, brother?
Take action and stop acquiescing, thinking things are going to go back to normal.
Who said it was? Who said it?
No one said that. No one said it was going to go back to normal, brother.
Listen, why do you think, the majority of people who got vaccinated because they wanted to travel. And they want things to get back to normal because things get back to normal. Let's just take. Now, y'all smarter than that.
Yeah.
Y'all smarter than that, so you didn't do that. But it's not going to. But why would you ask a question about an upcoming conspiracy in the middle of a current conspiracy, brother? You think they're going to say, well, we're going to stop this conspiracy and then we're going to stop for a while? No, They done got these suckers on the hook. They done got the population who's vaccinated, so you know who you're going to fight against. We've already got a built-in fight with the vaccinated people. So the same people who are vaccinated are going to be the same ones who believe that spaceship. So do not believe the spaceship, and do not.
So you don't think that Elon Musk and the other two guys, you don't think that they went to space?
Let me tell you what's offensive.
Y'all ask you a question, brother.
Absolutely not.
Okay. So
Now,
before you say that, so NASA's fake as well, correct?
Man,
According to you.
We have discussed that. Of course
All
it's
right.
fake.
So
You
all
said
of the footage, hold on. All of the footage that we've seen over the last, let's say, decade, from Richard Hoagland to all the way down to all the pictures on the moon and all the photographs that we've seen on Mars. They're saying that they got they're saying they got a drone on Mars right now. I don't know if you guys watch that stuff. Traveling across the different terrains of the Martian planet. So all of that's fake. It's not real. According to you.
I'm telling you, brother, that you have been programmed. And especially, you have been programmed because you and Joe Rogan love the UFOs. You follow Dr.
I never
York.
said, I used to see, there you
follow
go.
Dr.
There you
York,
go,
man.
man.
You
I can admit that I followed York.
Let him finish. We're gonna let you.
All right, go ahead, man. 'Cause that's like a kind of a blow. Like when when they bring up York, we get emotional when we start talking about York. Go ahead, brother.
No, what I'm saying, I'm trying to keep this in mind.
All right.
I would never judge.
Just tone it down, though.
I apologize.
All right.
That was my bad, my
Yeah,
brother.
because
That
you
never
said,
happened, man.
you followed Dr. York. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that, but I just want you to consider
I did.
this. 1 second.
He did, and
Right,
he believed in the
for 1
UFOs.
second.
Yeah. He said he seen one.
Right.
And he
No,
said he
one.
is an extraterrestrial from Riz. As he would
said
say.
it like that?
Yeah, Riz. He would say that shit. He would say, because the Arabic, is. Anyway, go ahead.
So I'm simply saying, brother, that
Nobody beats the Riz.
was that point in your life that you was waiting for a spaceship to come and pick you up?
Are you asking me? Are you asking me that, brother?
Yeah, I've asked you the right
was it-
question.
Was I waiting? Was I waiting for the craft near Beirut to come on Tamaray to come pick us up with York?
Yeah.
I believe
All right.
you
Well,
asked
yeah.
the
Well,
question.
all right. Yeah. I mean, I guess I did, but I didn't really believe it. But I was like, whatever. I was a part of it, right?
Right.
Right,
So on New Year's Eve, because I told y'all the story. My sister, my boyfriend.
Well, he's a new Wapian.
Yeah.
Your sister's boy.
Yeah, he went to. She went to the roof. Went to the roof.
He took it. I mean, you told me the
you
story.
told me.
You told me the story.
And they waited.
And they waited for the
I
UFOs.
wish he called in.
He waited for the UFO. All right.
So what I'm saying is,
Here's the thing.
Hold on, bro.
All right, go ahead.
One person at a time. Go ahead.
I understand that
Daddy.
it's exciting because, man, I was an X-Files. I was an ancient alien cat. But
Right.
then, man, gosh, it's hard to accept something that someone. It's like one day your mother waking up and say, "You're not my child," after 50 years. And it's like, wait a minute, no, you can't tell me that. But that's what it is when people introduce this new information. So I'm just simply saying, this alien thing sounds good. So let me tell you the entire plan. So as it's playing out, y'all can say, you know, the crazy dude, the cat daddy said this. So the narrative is the same narrative that they played 100 years ago. They did the same thing. They came in with the disease, and it was a change of guard. The Titanic was a change of guard. It was with the FDIC. It was a new currency, and it stopped being from. We had an old world currency, and we switched to a new world currency, and it went from the train barons
Yeah.
who controlled everything, and then it stopped, and then the oil barons controlled everything.
Right.
Well, now, but in order for that to happen, and for order to that to take place, like we discussed it before, they needed to bring in a very racist president, Woodrow Wilson, to get the population divided. And then right after that, we had at the same time we got the Spanish influenza. All this happened. Spanish influenza.
Okay.
And next, we got World War One. The only thing we don't have this time yet is a world war, except that we do. There's more wars going on today, right now, that your media isn't talking to you about than they were during World War One. So the same thing's happening, except it's not getting televised. So understand.
Or the people aren't paying attention.
Well, no, you don't know the war that's going on in Colombia. You don't know what's going on in Syria. You don't know that in Lebanon they destroyed the wheat.
So if you're paying attention,
actually, I'm pretty familiar what's going on in Iran right now,
well,
and in Syria,
and
in Syria, right? I understand
right.
that. I'm up
War,
on my current events, brother.
Absolutely, and we're set up. We're being set up. Us as melanated people in America, this is not our fight or our war. But
yeah, well, my comrades told me that.
Yeah,
it's not. I am telling you. And,
York said that.
This is not. That. This fight is going up, and what's happening is they switched and changed things around, and they're trying to make white people the new niggas here, and everybody is missing the play. So I'm just trying
I can see that. I can see that. I agree a little bit on with that. Proceed, brother.
Let me show you the play. All right, so look at the cat, Sacha Cohen, the guy who plays Borat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's how you do things in the media and how we are such idiots to go along with it. You know how doing Borat, he was playing an idiot from a place called Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Mm. And he was, I'm from Kazakhstan. I make sexy time with my sister. That guy.
Yeah, Borat.
Yeah. Borat. And, yeah.
And he plays another guy, Bruno, right? Mm. Watch them again, gentlemen, and understand that he ain't a comedian. He is an Israeli spy, gentlemen.
Mm. Ooh. So you saying?
Listen, let me walk it down for you.
So you saying that the guy from Borat is?
That's what he just said, bro.
Listen,
let him walk it down. Look, walk us down. Walk us down.
He ain't no comedian. He is an Israeli spy. Mm. When AD has time, he can look at Bruno. He can look at Borat. He can look at a show called Who is America? What you are watching, my friend, is a separation of the Israeli Jew from the white American. But instead of the white American being Brad Pitt, the white American that they're representing the whole world to is the racist hillbilly. So the plan has already been put together to say that Donald Trump came into office, raised up all the rednecks, and they start doing ungodly things to you people. Mm. It's a setup. Think about this cat. Remember, he was in the hotel room with Senator Ron Paul as a presidential candidate.
Right.
He has Secret Service clearance, right? So how do you get past the Secret Service of the presidency? You're a comedian, but you are not a comedian. You are an Israeli spy. How did you get in the room with Rudy Giuliani, a girl underage in the bedroom with Rudy Giuliani, another person who has Secret Service? You don't, unless you're an Israeli spy. How does he get into the room with the Taliban commander? You don't. Because your cover story is an Israeli. He is an Israeli.
Marilyn
spy.
Monroe.
Well, I mean, the guy from ABC went to interview Bin Laden a couple of years back. Is
But the
he
difference
a
is this.
spy?
But no. Here's the difference. He is portraying white people as backwoods hillbillies.
Indeed, he
Understand
is
that
in the films.
That's what he's doing. Even when This Is America, he has a representative who he tricks into putting a penis in his mouth and screaming the word nigger. If I pull it up, all this is done as a separation because this whole thing is a setup. This plane coming, this fake fingers coming in the sky is a setup. And if you think it was hard to work or travel or breathe with this fake disease, if you think it's hard now, it's going to be harder when you cannot fly.
Have you seen Captive State?
Pardon me?
Have you seen the movie Captive State?
No, sir.
You gotta go see that movie like now. That's everything
I'm
you're
gonna
talking about. That movie came out exactly a year before the pandemic hit. But what it's about an alien invasion that happens and everything gets shut down and you can't move up out of the cities and the black folks is trying to move up out of the cities, but the white folks is working with the aliens to keep niggas in trap.
Well, the worst part about it is, part of that is true. The part that's different is, the scary part is the white folks ain't working with them, but I've been traveling.
But listen, in the movie, the dude Machine Gun Kelly plays in it. Mm-hmm. And he plays like what you talking about, just like a regular street white dude that's working with black folks trying to make it. But the people that's working with the suits, they working with the aliens, but they're using the aliens technology to oppress black people.
Well, listen, before the Titanic crashed, a gentleman wrote a book a year prior called The Titan. Mm-hmm. And instead of it being 3,000 people on the ship, it was 1,500 people on the ship. They hit the exact same iceberg, and half of the crew died because of lack of life rafts. The Titan. A year later, the exact same thing happens with the Titanic. And when the Titanic sank, the richest man in the world was killed, and the FDIC was born. And then we lost control of all of our money, and then we went into a depression. And to get out, we went into a war. So I'm giving you the what they call them, the footnotes. Don't go for it. This is what's happening. Figure some shit out in your life and figure out where you want to be. If you up north, gotta be somewhere warm. Because last thing you want to have to start dealing with is bills and not being able to travel in a cold place. There's a woman. There's a woman.
Hey, Santana, do you have any proof of all the stuff that you're saying?
Oh man, of course I got proof of it.
Okay,
I got proof of everything.
Yeah, could you provide us with that?
Provide us with some.
No, you got to show them proof.
Provide us with. You done pulled out the Thor's hammer. You gonna get struck down, brother. If you ain't got no proof.
Absolutely. No, I said
I'm just saying it's just the hammer of Thor.
Yeah, but I want to. You're not condemning him. I just want to hear it.
No, I'm not condemning him. It's just Thor represents the thunder god. So you're gonna get struck down, that's all I'm just saying,
I got you. So what I'm saying,
because that would just nail in the coffin. Now I just want to know what to pull it, because it sounds dope. What you're saying is incredible.
It don't sound dope. It's terrible.
It's terrible.
It is horrible.
Well, yeah, I know what you. We're on the same page.
Yes, but that is the play. Understand that we ain't supposed to be in this state. I keep telling y'all that this is not the realest part of our life.
Mm-hmm. All right.
If we can both agree that we can't live long without breathing. We can live longer without breathing. I mean, with water than without breathing. That means breathing is more important than drinking. So if we cannot stay awake for a week without dying, that means sleeping is more important than us being awake. So what do? We create a complete hell on earth to get everyone on earth's frequency low, to stop the sleeping. Work harder, worry about your bills, tell you you're going to die, tell you that the world is coming to an end, and we done built a rocket. It's lowering the frequency, and we're all losing sleep. We are talking to God in God's time when we sleep. It sounds crazy, but it's that simple.
Which one you want us to do? You want us to go to sleep or work hard? Sleep, don't work too
Hey,
hard.
McKevera, man, you lucky I wasn't there. If I was there right now, I would push Rasul right into you.
You gotta tell us. I missed it. I heard you say, "Well, don't sleep too hard, but work hard, but go to sleep because sleep is really important."
All right, so that's first point. Yes,
Sleep is important.
Sleep is important, but
You know what my solution is, Lord? I've as a person that read the book, Behold the Pale Horse.
Bill Horse.
You know what I'm saying, at a young age. You know what I'm saying? I've kind of like molded my personal life. I've kind of molded my personal life to be able to move to any part of this country, you know what I'm saying, within a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that, even with that comes responsibility and things of that nature.
right.
We caught up in a circus as a people. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us working every day towards freeing ourselves, we be working every day towards entertaining ourselves.
That's
You know
the
what I'm
problem.
saying? So,
And understand
that's
what
where
you're
people
saying.
have to you have to really take your life seriously, because the people that are controlling life right now, as we know it on this planet, they work every day towards controlling you in some form or fashion. You know how the human mind works. When you ask the human mind for something, it will be granted. So, all these
Granted.
all these certain things that people are using to control people's mind, these are by mastermind people, man. So,
They're not. Yes, 100%, brother. Yes, sir. And Men Capra, I've moved 30 times in the past 3 months. Real talk. And
Wow.
that's it.
In the last
See,
30 months?
Last 3 months, 30
3 months,
times.
okay.
All right, so listen, I understand, and I don't have a day's notice. I have a couple hours notice, my friend. So what you're saying is correct. You're 100% right. But understand this, and you said it. You will do what your mind tell you to do, brother.
Yeah.
So please, I don't want to stay on this subject too long because it keeps going on too long. This thing that we've been conditioned to watch that you're really worshiping called the clock, we get the clock based off of the 24 hours of the cycle that the spin is doing. The sun, the earth is going around the sun, because it's spinning, right?
Correct.
And that's where we get our clock from, the spinning of the earth, right?
Of course.
So consider, if the earth was not spinning, that means time isn't real, gentlemen. I wish y'all would understand that you have been tricked into accepting and acknowledging time, and your mind is making it happen.
Nah,
We
but
don't
see,
First and
have to
foremost,
die.
first
We
and
don't have
foremost,
to
yo.
age. We
You-
are
you-
making
yo,
ourselves sick.
You want to get around?
We're making
Yeah,
ourselves
let me-
age.
All right.
Let me
People don't
explain
even
something to
age.
you, brother.
Yes, sir.
You listen. We understand time based off of our life star called the sun. Like you explained. Time is an illusion. It is, because of the movement of heavenly bodies around stars, which create the night and day. We know that the night and day is simply just an illusion, because right now it's not dark over here, but I'm pretty sure it's dark on the other side of the planet. So night and day, or the shadow hour as we call it, because the sun is on the other side, and without any sun, the moon casts shadows.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So we understand that. We understand that there's no such thing really as day and night. Everything is caused by our life star called the sun. Even time. Now, time, the sun, what time actually is, man.
Well, let me ask you this,
one at a
and
time.
I'm going to use
Sorry about
you
that.
and
No,
then
no,
Kepler
one
as a source.
Just one
I'm
at a
gonna
time.
use
We
I'm
can
gonna
do
use both
this.
you as a source.
Yeah, let's do this in order.
Yeah.
One at a time. And we
You
good.
can go to sleep for 10 minutes, but y'all can have a dream that lasts for hours and hours.
Okay.
Reason why that's the case is because time is not real. Time is only real when
Oh
we
yeah,
are
definitely.
Yeah, so all right, so when you have a dream, look, when you have a dream, it may seem that it's 8 hours, but it may have lasted only 10 to 20 minutes if you just fell asleep in the car or on the train or at your friend's house or whatever. That's a certain amount of small period of time. That's how we know it's an illusion, brother.
Exactly. So that's
Because
my
in the
whole point.
dream world, there is no time.
That's the whole point. So if we know that the dream is a higher function than being awake, and in the dream state there is no time, then that means that this lower function that we're dealing with on the physical is it real?
I mean, you could say that, but it's material.
You know what I'm saying?
You could say that. You could say that it's not real. It's only. Well, still,
They're
it's still.
doing these things to hold us down because they need us to think that we are physical when we are spiritual.
Okay,
We
fine.
are spiritual beings. But they
We're
try to
spiritual
put
beings
hurt on us.
experiencing a
We don't
physical
die.
experience.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Exactly. But we don't have to die. But the more stress you put upon us, the more we connect to this physical. We need to let go of the physical and understand that we are spiritual, cat daddies.
Yeah.
We're
You know
spiritual.
when time really became important, Santana?
What's that?
Time became important when we had to start learning how to farm. You see what I'm
No.
saying?
Wrong.
Now I'm gonna tell you why.
No.
Let me tell you why. Let me finish. Let me tell you why.
Yes, sir.
Because in order to farm, you have to understand seasons. And understand seasons, you have to know what time the season comes. You see what I'm saying? You have to know the difference between spring and fall. You have to know the difference between winter and summer. Ain't nobody, if you're not taking care of time, then how you know when to plant?
Okay, so let me ask you a question, and I'm going to use you and Rasul as a source. How many people 400 years ago had to watch Cat Daddy?
Say
You
it
didn't
again.
understand what I just said. Do you hear what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, you're using
Yeah.
a red. You're using a
Never
red
check it out,
herring
check
right
it
there.
out.
Yeah, so you
Stay to the
I didn't
point,
hit you with
please.
the Cat Daddy move. I didn't hit you with
You
the
used a
Cat
red
Daddy
herring,
move.
brother.
I mean, just
Stay on the
because it
point,
wasn't,
please.
yeah, just because it wasn't
I'm saying
invented
was-
400 years ago doesn't mean that time didn't exist.
Well, we
It
had
doesn't mean
sundials
that-
back
yeah.
then, priest. Time,
simply
we had
saying-
ancient clocks back
Sundials.
thousands and thousands of years ago. So
Shadow.
he's wrong about that.
I'm not talking. I'm simply saying if we use the skies and the stars to help navigate us and to help orient us, and also to let us know when it's time to do different things. It was, of course, we knew that during the equinox we have more time for sunlight. We have time to plant. So I'm saying yes, these things are real. We had, I don't want to use the word time, but we knew that it was a certain point in existence where these things were to happen. We knew that. Copernicus took over it, gentlemen, and tricked all of y'all. Here's the thing. The reason why I don't try to convince anybody about flat Earth is because if anyone looks into it themselves, they're going to find out. The only people who don't convince are people who don't look. But when you
There
look,
we go.
Yeah, well, honestly, I'm no disrespect to AD, this is my brother right here. But I don't really care what you guys think because the science is already there, and I'm not going to keep going back and forth with these crazy analogies about it. But not to get on the flat Earth because I think that this platform already touched on that.
Yeah.
Let's just deal with the concept of time and what we know about it. What we do know is that time is based off of empathy. You understand what I mean by that? Based off of the Big Bang from when it started all the way to now.
man.
Now, so
Big Bang.
and here's a one more thing. And it was multiple bangs. That's why we're saying that it
Good.
has to
There you
be
go.
it has
That's
to be
right.
at least in other
That's
universes.
right.
They're saying now, they're admitting now that this universe is
That's
born from
right.
another previous universe.
Beautiful.
But let's not get off the subject matter.
No, you're saying it. I'm
What
agreeing with
about that is? I don't know what that
Yeah.
is.
Scientists and astrophysicists are now
Yeah.
being able to
That
trace
one.
light back, and that they're admitting now.
Trace light back.
They're starting to agree now that it had to be a previous universe
So let me tell
prior
you
to
something.
how this one was created. Now, hold on. Let me say this. We know that we experience the past, the present, and the future.
gotta give him a chance
The
to
now.
talk to me,
Well,
brother,
when
'cause
we
you
make
been
my
talking a
no,
lot.
because he's made a point. I want to make my one point.
Yeah, make your point.
I'm about to make it.
Get it across, and then
Time. Listen, because he's not really making any sense, yo. You gotta understand
You
time.
can't diss the brother. I mean, come
He
on,
did-
bro.
Okay.
Well, we experience time in 3 dimensions:
All right,
the
go ahead.
past, the present, and the future. But we know that they're all one and the same because time and space are one, and space is curved. This is what they use to determine time. Not only that, we figured out that if you sit still and don't move, you experience time slower, rather than when you're moving, you experience time faster. You understand? This is why.
That's all.
Yeah. So this is time, and it's based off of the movement of the stars from that single point. So we have to understand, yeah, you're right. It's an illusion. Time is an illusion. Because we experience it all at one. The past, the present, and the future at one, and it's 3 dimensions. The 4th dimension is what they're trying to say is time, but it's not. because we haven't reached the fourth dimension yet. So a lot of people think that we reached it, but we have not reached it.
Yeah,
And you can't go back. You can't go back in time. You can only go forward. You can go back in time in your mind and in your dreams. But go ahead.
Let him
No,
go.
but you understand, Kepler said it the best. Whatever we say goes. And that's why I come on this podcast explaining to you, whatever we say goes. If we agree that time is real, then it becomes real. It's not real. If we agree to age, you got to understand that as human beings, we don't age. What you see is a progression, and we hurt. A person hurts, and that's what causes age, or what you are calling age. We've agreed to this.
I don't know what you're talking about now.
Actually, the sun ages you.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Russell.
The sun does age you, brother.
Ages you if you are not from that area. Of course, there's rules. Of course, there's rules to this plane. There's rules to this plane. But if we know the dream is a higher frequency, then we should be trying to figure out the higher frequency. Our job as humanity is to take from the higher frequency what we get from the dream state and bring it to the physical. That's what we're supposed to do. And someone has corrupted the physical. But if we know the higher frequency is the dream, then what are the rules to the dream? The rule to the dream is, here's a source. All y'all source. Y'all run into people who have been dead for 20 years. And you start talking to them, you don't miss a beat. It don't even dawn on you. I forgot he's dead, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. Man, you really done lost me, Lord.
Have you ever had a dream about someone you knew who was dead?
No, I haven't.
Well,
Are you saying like somebody that somebody like a relative or somebody that passed
Exactly.
away? Yeah.
You see him in a dream, you start talking.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You be like, you wake up and realize, oh shit, they did.
Yeah.
But in the dream, everything is the same.
And I totally agree with you that the dream world does have a certain, but see, that's why I always talk about duality, because they both have to exist. You can't have one without the other. Like, there can't be fantasy without reality. There can't be, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah, you
And
gotta
that's what
have
I'm
both. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying, like, in the physical realm in which we live in now, right?
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Now, in the dream realm, that's a different realm. But in the physical realm that we live in now, right? We have to, but don't get me wrong, I agree with everything with the aspect of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying as far as, I know what you're saying as far as like the powers that be have taken control of time, and they're using your time to keep themselves, to keep their batteries going. I understand that completely.
Absolutely. Think about it. If you're talking duality, we're talking about yin and yang, we're talking about a balance.
Yeah.
When we're in bed, we're not even resting. We are worrying. We are worrying about bills. We're worrying about jobs. We're worrying about corona.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not resting. So we are up for 18 hours a day.
Yeah.
And we're lucky to get 6 hours of sleep.
Well, we're at war, Lord. I mean, I'm just putting it
No,
this way.
no, I'm not talking about you. You woke.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is that if anybody out there right now, right, doesn't understand that the country is at a different kind of war, and it's not the same. Like a lot of people thought that World War I, which was with bombs, and World War II, which was with bombs, and that World War III was gonna be with bombs. No, it's a totally different war. It's a biological war, and it's a psychological war on the infrastructure of the country and the infrastructure of the people to change us into a new dimension. And if you ain't even been preparing for yourself for that, then you've been slipping.
But that's the thing. People can't prepare because people don't want to see this as real. You know, Min Kepera.
Yeah.
That's why I fucks with you. That's why after the call, man, you rap and we share information.
Yeah.
Because you're doing something. And you know the cat daddy out he's always doing something.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is we are watching this and we're saying we can't believe what's happening.
Shoot.
And what I'm saying is believe what you are seeing.
Yeah, true indeed. I agree with you on that.
Happening.
Yeah.
We ain't resting. We are exhausted. We are stressed. We don't know how to pay our bills. We are locked down.
Man, I saw some of the weirdest stuff before. I went to we live out here in LA, so like poverty out here, man, is on a whole different level, yo. Like really, it's like really you living in a dual. You ever seen the movie Demolition Man?
Yeah.
Yep.
You remember how, like, if you ever watched the movie Demolition Man, and different sequences before the movie had started, and they started unfreezing John Rambo and unfreezing Wesley Snipes. It was a change that the whole society had went through to get to that point where they was at. And the change in the society was, you know, they had an earthquake, and then they had diseases. And the diseases, when the diseases came, the people had created a non-contact society.
Listen,
So instead of
all
them slapping
coming.
hands, they started doing this kind of stuff.
Yep, stop having sex, right?
Yeah, and then, but
Remember they
also
had
too,
headphones.
they started having sex. Yeah, another thing too, and if you notice in that, is that because of everything that had happened, it had created an underground class of society that was going around stealing food, and they was considered the underground, and they had built a completely different society than the society that was above ground.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And if you come out here to LA, you will actually see that. Well, we've become a non-contact society with
Listen.
tool societies.
In
Yeah,
like
I
I
agree with
said,
Facts.
Totally agree
in
with
San
you on that.
Antonio, in Austin, you can't pay with money. They make you pay with a credit card.
Yeah.
So you go to McDonald's, you go to your hotel, the hotel don't accept money. So you know it's already coming. But what I'm trying to explain to you is there's more beautiful things going on than the garbage they're showing you on TV. Leave. Stop watching TV. If everybody just stopped watching TV for one day, this pandemic will be over. Because the only reason why you know it's a pandemic is because TV says it.
Facts.
But if you just go outside and just look around, it looks just like yesterday, except you got some coon who's wearing a mask.
Man, say that again.
So I'm just saying, it is what you are seeing. And the time is important.
I
Let me
be
tell you how
tripping off of
important-
people when I be seeing them with the mask on.
Yeah,
I be
yeah.
looking on me like,
Let me tell you how important this thing is. I was told today that me, the father of my children, could not go to a visit to go and see my children being born in a hospital. So I need you to understand.
you don't have
Jim.
your children outside the hospital, Lord. You haven't got to that point.
Man, they done try to murder me twice.
Yo, I mean, you still in Mexico, man?
No, I didn't move.
All right.
No.
Where you at
Listen,
now,
no.
man?
You don't be having doulas and midwives and stuff like that where you have your seeds, Santana.
Listen, that's why I've been trying to get out to Cali, because I'll holler at you afterwards.
Okay.
But I want you to understand that my position as a father has been usurped. They told the father that you cannot watch your children being born. And my state is open. There was not a vote for this. There is not a law for this.
KP.
But my right as a parent was taken from me from a person that don't even have a name.
But see, that's why I say, Lord, you got to be prepared too. Like
I got
I
you,
just
but
had a
what's
baby.
happening?
I just had a baby this year.
I
Oh,
got
you did?
you.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just had a
congratulations.
baby. Yeah,
I'll
but it wasn't
wrap
in no
you up
hospital
with-
though. But it wasn't in no
Oh,
hospital.
yo,
though.
how'd y'all
I'll
do
wrap
it?
you up
Y'all-
later.
Oh, you had the
I'll rap to you about that offline.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to explain to you that without a vote, I have lost my rights as a father. We are losing too much, and people are sitting around thinking that things are going to go back. And I am assuring you that they're going to go to a better place after. But if we continue to acquiesce, more is coming. And I'm just simply telling you that if a person on a phone who has no inkling of my situation can tell me that you cannot come here to watch your child being born, despite the fact that this state is open, no one wrote a law for it. No one voted for this. This is not an amendment. This is just something someone said. Overrules my parenting. I'm trying to explain to you, you are losing a whole lot more than you think you are losing.
Man.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
It is way worse than you think out here. I don't come on your podcast for shit. I don't need no money. I don't need nothing. I only come here to give information, and I'm giving information because I don't have a source, because I just look, because I am there at the source. I am the source. So I'm telling you that they've got a plan for all of y'all And the worst part about it is we need each other. We need each other more than we need each other ever. There is a woman by the name of, she has an organization in Gambia. She's making it that Black people from America can get free citizenship in Gambia. They're giving away land. If you have a business, they will pay you to come there.
Yeah, well, Santana, what you doing, brother? You shouldn't be in Mexico. You should be in Africa. I meant to tell you that.
I'm not in Mexico.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about nobody chasing you through the jungles out there.
Listen. They tried to murder me on a plane in Africa, brother. That was my introduction to your show.
What country?
Ghana.
Yeah, well.
So what I'm saying is,
Wait a minute, what?
They tried to kill you in Ghana?
The first time I came on your show, we was talking about the fight I got on the plane.
I thought that was.
Go ahead, I'm finished. Go ahead,
man.
The first time I got on your show, it was about we were discussing about when I got attacked on the plane.
Right.
And I was trying to explain to you, hey guys, they tried to murder me on the plane because I gave them a technology. And everybody thinks, ha ha ha, you a nigga, ha ha, Elon Musk, ha ha ha, Jeff Bezos, ha ha ha. Do you know how offensive it is that you guys are sucking these white boys' dick?
Yo, man.
When my technology is greater than all theirs combined, y'all giving these clowns praise who are turning our society into shit, and y'all don't recognize your own brother who's fixing it. Y'all talking about Elon Musk who's a fraud. He's not doing nothing for humanity. Do y'all listen
Santana is going in.
Listen to Elon Musk.
Going in on Elon Musk?
Yeah, I mean, yo, man, what's up with your problem with Elon Musk, brother?
Because if you actually listen to what he says, he says nothing about you. He says nothing about people.
The Africans.
He said,
okay.
Only thing he talks about is space on Earth. I mean, leaving the Earth and for space.
Yeah.
Guess what? There's room here. He's talking about Mars. Hey, gentlemen, people are hungry here. Y'all worshiping cats who got billions of dollars in the same place where people are homeless. You are worshiping the wrong people. Stop praising people who got $1 billion who ain't doing shit for humanity. Why don't you talk to the cat who lost $12 million giving it away to the inmates?
So you don't think that the electric car did anything for humanity?
Yes, it did. So what does the electric car do? Let me tell you what it does. The electric car kills you. It's a radiation mobile, gentlemen. The electric car is going through, it is firing you. It's not about disagreeing. Kepler, you're an electrician.
Yeah.
So I respect your electrical game 100%. But I can assure you, my brother, the electronic cars you are in are frying you. You are in a microwave, brother.
You got any proof? You got any proof on that, brother? Can you pull something up? Pull something up, brother, because you just. I mean, you a lot of great information, man. You got a lot of great information. But can you show us some facts? Yeah. Show us something. Show and prove, brother.
So I'll let your producer do that for you. But here's what I'm saying. You guys are talking about these people and they are idiots and frauds. And I know that because I'm a real one. These people you're talking about are great.
H.E. Rogers, watch your mouth, yo.
Okay.
I'm talking to somebody in the feed. Stop, yo. Watch your mouth or we're going to cut you out of there, brother. Watch your mouth. Go on, Santana.
Absolutely. Don't let them lower the frequency. You know what they're here for. But we're talking truth. So
he said some real nasty stuff, yo.
Yeah, let them. And they're going to be and say these things, but you're here to give people information that's going to help people. But just recognize that we are in a bad place and we need to get together. These people who you're calling great, understand what we've done. MIT, Princeton, Rockefeller, CDC, NIH. What you guys got to understand is you fell for the trick. Whenever we need to get anything done, what do? We go to the institutions so they can do their studies and say it's okay, right? Well, haven't you noticed that homelessness is the exact same or worse than it was before we let them in charge? Haven't you noticed that they polluted the water? So when are you going to realize that the institutions are the devil? If they're the ones who are in charge and made the decisions and everything turned to shit, then stop listening to them. Understand that there is an institution that did a study to determine how much trash is allowed to flow into Africa. There's an institution that's doing a study to tell you how much shit is allowed to be in your peanut butter. Understand that here's a simple question. Why don't you Google how many homeless people are in Baltimore City?
Yeah.
Once you Google that number, Google how many abandoned houses in Baltimore City.
Are you saying that?
What I'm saying to you is these people in these institutions, just like your church and these religions, have all failed you. And they're not telling you the truth. The truth is we are at war.
Okay,
but the problem is, you think that we just started the war. The war has been started a long time ago, and way before they decided to bring some of us to these shores, to this great land of ours.
All right, so here's a question. Like, I hear everything you're saying. You
still got to show them.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, do you think that all of the millionaires and billionaires around the world, they should just stop and just help the homeless people? Is this what you're saying? And they should build facilities to house all the homeless people around the world and things like that? This is what you're saying? Like somebody like Elon Musk invest like what? $50 million into the homeless. This is what you're saying.
No. I don't want that at all.
What should he invest? Because you're saying that these guys should help, right? So what should they do? And I'm not even debating you or nothing. I'm just kind of curious on what you think about that.
So understand that these are. So here's the thing. The reason why y'all talk about Elon Musk like he's cool because y'all said he's cool. But if you met with him and watched this nerd, you wouldn't have no parts of him.
What's wrong with nerds,
This guy's a nerd. He's not smart.
You don't think Elon Musk is smart?
Listen, gentlemen, all this is a game.
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I've been. We live right over here where Tesla and SpaceX is at. So it's like you can go in there. By the way,
I live with a real
say Elon ain't smart and stuff like that. I can't co-sign that.
From the real SpaceX. I'm 5 minutes away from the real SpaceX. It's all a fraud. But listen.
All right. Well, what do you prefer?
No, he said the real. Where's the real SpaceX at? Where's the real SpaceX at?
South Padre Island, Texas. That's why Elon Musk lives here. That's why Joe Rogan moved here. That's why all the tech companies moved to Texas.
You know why?
Because they know what's going on.
Well, I think it's tax purposes because they get taxed in California.
You're not reading into the knowledge, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Say Santana, you're very intelligent. I want to just make a small point to you. I want to show you something. The reason why they're over there, what they call Boca Chica, Texas. Now you know about
South Padre. South Padre.
You know about Kemet, right?
Yes, sir.
You know what the longitude and latitude of the lines in Kemet is?
I have no idea, my brother.
Do you know that this coincides with where they're at in Texas and where they be launching the spaceships in Florida?
I can absolutely tell you that what's in Texas absolutely is not. And if they told you it was,
look that up, AD. I'm not telling you. I'm just going off of basic science. I mean, if I'm not, like I said, everything I say,
you're talking about. You're talking about the meridian, right? The
longitude,
latitude, the meridian.
If you look at where Kemet is, right? Like say for instance, look where I'm looking at. If you look where Kemet is, if you go from where Kemet is all the way across to the United States on that same line, right? They're all in the same path. So where they be launching the ships at, the airships at, is on the same longitude latitude lines within the 500 miles of Kemet.
Right, but you're saying from
I'm just talking about that, and we ain't talking about what's not true. We talking about actual science. If I'm trying to get AD to pull it up.
You're saying from Texas.
Pull up a map of Egypt
in the meridian line.
Yeah.
So while you're doing that, in 1918 was the start of the Spanish influenza. The Spanish influenza was not originally going to be called the Spanish influenza. It was actually supposed to be called the African sleeping sickness. African sleeping sickness. The Spanish would not. The Spanish press told the truth and was neutral during World War I. So the institutions deemed the disease Spanish influenza.
Like a world map, AD.
Right. So it was already going to be called the African sleeping sickness. Fast forward it. Yeah, it's a pattern. It's
Okay.
a pattern.
Oh yeah, I agree with you on that. Like,
So
you
then-
know,
so
people
then we-
that do
so then-
rituals, the reason why they call them rituals, the key word on that is rich. The rich people go through a cycle. That's how they control human beings. They know that certain events and catastrophes that happen in life, you know what I'm saying, based on the cycle. So, you know,
Right.
everything that they just ran in 1900, they about to run it again, but they run it according to the numbers. 1,
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's why, like in the 90s, one of the 90s was one of the worst crime speeds because what's the number 9? It's the ending point.
Right.
You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
And also, and not to cut you, not to top off of, not to go divert a little bit, but remember, the reason why you're seeing all these movies, everything playing back, and you see all these movies, these period movies, everything is the 80s, everything's the 80s, everything's 80s school, 80s rock bands. Wonder Woman, 1984.
You couldn't do it, AD.
Yeah.
The reason why is because they are fucking with the calendar. And they're trying to make all of you think, the people that tell in the next one, that the world ended in 1984. They are
Yeah,
telling
we
you-
know that's from the book. What's the guy's name that wrote that
George
book?
Orwell,
Orwell wrote that book, 1984.
Right. What I'm trying to say to you is the reason why, if anyone looked at today and asked, what time is it? You have no idea.
Somebody said rights.
You know what I'm saying? No idea. But I'm simply saying that once they got through with the Spanish influenza, what I'm trying to explain to you is 120 years, every 40 years, there is
The one-
new.
Yeah. You see how Egypt.
The one.
Go up one more. Go up one more. No. Back down. Right there. You see how Egypt is? You see the longitude and latitude lines? If you go from Egypt all the way across, you're gonna hit the bottom part of Texas and the bottom part and a piece of Florida. Like if you just take your hand, take the mouse right there,
Yeah.
and
but
just
that's-
go straight across. You
Meridian
see that?
line, yeah.
yeah,
It's right there. It's a reason. Let me tell you something. Like, I'm not just making this up, but it's a reason why they launch, you know what I'm saying, certain things right there because it's a ritualistic things that they doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know,
I'm
we
not
ain't just
denying it.
launching from there because we just want to launch from there. Like nobody just, if you study NASA, nobody just does that.
No, 100%. No, 100%. Give me 10 seconds. I got to plug in my computer.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that meridian line is where most of the pyramid. They say that's a power struck, a magnetic field there.
Yeah.
Also, the Bermuda Triangle is in that particular meridian line right there.
Right, that meridian line.
Okay.
But think about it, gentlemen. Everywhere.
They say the pyramids align. You know.
Right, but yes,
with that.
that's with Egypt. But remember, everywhere we go in the world, we find hundreds and hundreds of pyramids. There's more pyramids in China than anywhere in the world. And there's a place.
Whoa. You got to show that too, brother. You just making.
Okay.
Can you show the primary source and the information for that? Because you're saying because you're saying that so now you're gonna put China and say China has more pyramids than every other ancient civilization in the world. I mean, that sounds like an understatement, brother. It's like prove it. You have to prove it.
You're taking a side.
No. I'm not taking a side.
Let me explain.
If you could prove the information,
every week,
then
I guarantee, pull it up. Every week, there's a new place to found the new world biggest pyramid.
Yeah, but that don't mean that they're right and exact, brother. Did they do the carbon dating on it? I mean, because
You know that carbon dating is fake.
Ah, man, here we go. All right, well, everything is
know-
fake. Everything is fake
we
to
know
you,
it's
but
fake.
you
We
now
know
you're
it's
saying that the
fake.
Chinese
So can we
pyramids is
carbon date-
older.
Are you telling me? I didn't say that.
well, you
off,
just said
know
that
we
statement.
Can't carbon date stone. We can't carbon date stone. We
You
know
can't
that.
date stone. You can carbon date it though. You can't actually date it. I mean, you can't put a date on it, but the carbon, what they do with carbon, they'll trace it back to.
You can't carbon, right?
You're
that's
right,
what-
but
use
you
stone.
can't really date
So
stone.
because
Okay.
the reason why we know that is because listen, they still trying to say the pyramids are 4,000 years old when we know they're more than 10. They were here longer than more than 10,000 BC.
Yeah.
So what I'm simply saying is they have a play that they've been playing for about 100 years, and we still keep falling for it. The last time it happened, they gave us the war. Then, the same time, they gave us the same time when they were doing all this is when they did the Tuskegee experiment. Then the next generation comes along, and they gave us the Vietnam War. Then the next generation come along, we get AIDS and crack. And then the next generation come along, and we got the sick children with this thing they're calling autism. There has been an attack on every generation of black man since you've been in this country.
Facts.
And this ain't nothing different. So what I'm saying is we have to get smart.
Yeah, I'm not to cut you off. I'm not because I know you was about to end what you're saying. It's just the way you making. Hold on,
You
though.
are cutting the dude. No, it's no. Hold on, you cutting the. You can't let him
Cool,
finish
go
his
ahead.
story.
Cool. We got time. Go ahead, Russell. We cool.
I mean, you're
just like to
saying
do things
everything
in
is
order.
fake, yo. You're just saying everything is fake. You're saying that the science is fake. You're saying carbon dating is fake. You're saying all of these things. Hold on.
We're both agreeing that you can't carbon date a stone.
Well, I'm saying you can't rule out carbon dating is not real.
No. What I said.
You know what I'm
is
saying? I'm saying that you can't particularly put a date. A lot of the times, scientists will put a date on something, and then they'll go redo it, and then they'll say, "All right, we're going to push this back a little further." So the
Why you think that
time,
happened?
well, the calculations made they could do calculations on one thing and then return back to the artifact, and then it might be
they can just
it
lie
might
to
be a
you.
little older. The
Or they can lie to you and tell
point I'm
you
making
that-
is that you're not showing any proof that it's all fake. You're just talking about it, and I'm not trying to put you on blast for that. It's just show us something, brother. That's all I'm saying.
No problem. Understand. Do I have to show you the Tuskegee experiment?
Pull it up.
No, I gotta pull it up.
No, you don't got to pull it up. No, I know about the Tuskegee experiment, but I'm saying the stuff that
So why
I'm
am
not
I
talking
showing
about.
you stuff
I'm
that-
not talking about the Tuskegee experiment. I'm talking about all of the stuff about China and all this other stuff, carbon dating being fake and all this stuff. Just show us some information on that. You know what I
here's
mean?
the thing. We're a relatively sophisticated or sophisticated podcast. You are fully aware that stone cannot be carbon dated. So
That's
I
not.
don't wanna-
I'm not saying that it can't, yo. I'm just
right,
like,
so I don't want to give information that you already know.
All
So
right,
I'm
yeah.
simply saying that
Well,
carbon
I
dating.
think you should prove that it's not real. Like pull up a YouTube video or something to show us something.
Go ahead, 80's there, but 80 can pull up anything, let you know. You know that you can't carbon date stone.
right.
You know that.
Go ahead.
If
Man.
you could, you wouldn't have everybody fighting over the stones in the pyramid. Everybody's fighting over the dates. Well, if they knew how to carbon date the real date, it wouldn't be a fight.
Yeah, well, I think that Egyptologists are debating about it, and that's not to study really a Kemet. You got guys. Egyptology is based off of Greco-Roman mythology, yo. They put it on top of Egypt, so you have to study in order to really get the real facts of Kemet. You got to do more exclusive studies, man. You can't
Well,
just
I
go
don't
off the basic academic, like you know what I'm saying, fundamentals of what.
Yo, I'm
white
ready to
people
change
wrote.
the subject,
So
man.
it's like
because
whatever.
Yeah,
yo.
I'm not yet because that's not even.
Yeah,
what
we
I
on
want
the.
to
mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
come
just
back.
like-
We on the same subject. I mean,
Yeah.
all right, let me get to some super chats real quick, brother. Because shout out to Donkey. He said the invisible rainbow, Rasul.
Be throwing shots, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that.
Yeah, but a lot of these guys, they could never
Leon-
debate me in anything because they sound stupid.
Leon Brown hit 5. Said, what y'all have to say about the law of one?
The law of one.
That's what Leo Brown asked.
I don't know.
Maybe he's
what the law
talking
of
about the
one is.
all,
The all oneness.
yeah, the oneness of the universe.
Okay, who's that? Primordial? Palomar.
Palomar.
Yeah. He put 5. He said, explain daylight savings time in the spring and fall, please.
Daylight savings time.
Daylight savings time is when,
They fall back an hour.
yeah, it falls back an hour, but it depends on when the Earth is closer to the
Shout out to
sun,
Tori.
and when the planet is
Tori in the building.
not close to the sun. So we have like kind of like a leap year. Sometimes we have a leap year, or you know, we had the leap year, but then daylight savings time is when the sun is closer to the planet, and then we have the sun when it's closer to the planet, we experience more light. When the sun, when the Earth is not close to the sun, we experience more. We experience more nighttime. So
And daylight
Yeah.
savings time is created for the farmers. It was because we have something called the equinox, and we know that the sun is going to be. We're going to have longer winter, and we have the winter solstice, which means you're going to have a longer, less sun. The way the farmers were able to properly plan their crops was they had to put the time back in order to get more daylight.
They had
So
to
that's
put the
you get
what back?
time.
what do you
The
say?
crops.
Shout out to
The
Donkey.
Hold-
crops. The
They had to
farmers,
put-
Shout out to Donkey.
Santana, they had to put the what back?
the crops.
No. They had to put.
time back.
They had to put the time back.
Time back. Listen, I'm using your science, brother. I am reiterating what you say because
No, I'm
what
just
you
messing
really
with you,
said.
Santana. I'm just
You don't realize
No, I agree.
What I'm saying.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I
But that's
understand what
what
you're
he did.
saying.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they put daylight savings for
But the
farmers.
sun, but there's a science behind it.
I'm just explaining it to you.
When daylight savings time
Yeah,
comes
let's
in,
start debating on.
Well, it's a
I
basic
asked a
science.
question.
It's a
Yeah, he
basic
just
science.
asked a question. Y'all answered it, and let's move on. What's the next question? Santana, you trust Google? That's by Stranger.
I don't know. All of this, the worst part about it is we in the devil's realm and we gotta use the devil's toys. So don't trust any of them.
Okay.
Don't trust any of them.
What the other cat said?
So you believe
Miss
that
one,
you
miss
believe that we're being run by the devil right now, Santana?
You know we are. You know we are. Listen. There's
So,
far more beautiful things going on
Yeah,
in
he's
the
a
world.
clown. He's a
How come
clown.
y'all don't know
Donkey
about
is a clown. You donkey.
Hold on, man. Let's stop screaming on the chat room, bro. You can't get mad at the chat room because they want to
You
battle.
throw $5 in there and with an insult. It's like, yo, get out of here with that. You might as well just say it. You might as well just say it in the feed.
Yo,
Here's
who's that
$5.
guy?
I
I
mean,
don't like
listen,
sewage for all.
If somebody's paying $5 to talk to you,
Make sure you just give money to the
Shout out to Tori. Tori in the
joint.
building. Tori's,
Oh, big up, Tori.
Tori's in the building. Tori's in the building. Oh man, I just
We just bombed the whole world.
Yeah. Tori in the house. I came to life a little bit. I was a little out of it.
You all right?
But
Yeah, you
I'm
like
good.
it?
I'm
All right.
good.
You sound-
I took
you
a little
sound
bit of tea.
different
Yeah, you know my tooth is like y'all spitting the tooth up here. spit the tooth to the young black youth. Spit the tooth. Thanks all. It says thanks all for being part of this reality. Now I could read, but does it says my and this?
Yeah,
Right.
it says
my this
this
reality.
reality.
And thanks for providing a platform to dumb my mind. Get on a Patreon, y'all.
The dumb my mind.
Dump my mind.
Dump my mind. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Hey man, at the end of the day, that's what it's about, man. Dump your thoughts.
Dump your thoughts into the
And take it to the path form, man. This is a path form. Path, many forms. All right. So as you were saying, can you dig it? Where y'all was at?
We was Go ahead, Santana.
What age were we in?
Can you dig it?
Daylight savings time. That's all. That's the reason why he did it. They did it because the farmers needed to be able to plant.
Who wouldn't let you? See your oh, congratulations too on your child being born.
Yeah,
Right?
This happened false
Big up to
alarm.
you.
False
It was
alarm. False alarm.
Is it false?
False alarm.
Oh.
False alarm.
Oh, okay.
So, but my whole point is, I'm just trying to explain to you that we are losing so much, and y'all have no idea how much we're losing. I'm just trying to explain. to you
Man, I get it, bro.
that
Like,
they took away my rights as a father today, brother, and I.
but you know, at the same time, though, you got to
Congratulations,
look
bro.
at everything as a dual science because they might have took your rights away as a father, but at the same time, you have to take back your power as a father.
Yeah. Listen, you know that if you think that I just accepted that, then
Yeah.
Oh,
I
hell
don't think
no.
y'all been watching me long enough. Let me introduce myself. My name is Santana, aka the Cat. I ain't gonna just
Here
tell
we
a
go.
cat to each other. All right, so just
Yo.
know that it was a problem.
Right.
It was a problem.
Nah. He sets it off.
Are you forcing your way into the to make the hospital have to acknowledge you in there, or are you taking steps to build your own hospital so that you can provide the proper care for your queen so that she can
Great
have
question.
everything that
Great
she needs?
question. That's why I fucks with you, Mick Kemperer, because that is the right question. And the answer is I'm doing both. But I just needed to let you know that things aren't so awesome out here. And
Where are you?
I'm back in the States, but I got to get back out. But
Right.
things like you got to understand that we are losing so much every day. And what I'm trying to tell you is that we have to get behind each other on something.
Facts.
Figure something out, I swear to God, because the things that you think you are holding on to, if you saw this
Fair
happen,
ones.
y'all
They got to
know
bring
that-
fair ones back. Go out the
y'all
back,
know-
have a nice fair one.
It's,
Remember
it's,
the
y'all
fair
know
one?
it's-
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call it
Good
the
old
fade,
fashioned
right?
fair
The
one.
fade, right? They
Right.
call it the fade out
That's what I
here.
told you. If cats gonna start doing that, just take them out in the back. I said that with Obama. You know what I'm saying? No, because when Obama was going off a little bit, he just needed somebody just to sit, take him in the back and just throw up his hands. You know what I mean? Just shoot a fair one for 5 minutes, and he'll get it back. Mike, they should have did that for Mike.
Yes, we can.
That's it. That's
But
not
I'm just saying,
serious.
as people, you should have did that with Doc. Now,
With Dr. York, right?
I told you what I would have
I
did.
know.
If I
Remember,
saw
I
him
was saying that.
walk with my girl, I'd have to step to Doc at that moment and be like,
They never
Doc,
stepped to him though,
with my
Priest.
girl.
They never. They would see him on the land walking.
That's why he locked up.
Nope, you don't. Listen. If your
'Cause
woman,
nobody stopped.
Nobody
went
stopped.
Dr.
No
York,
one really.
Go ahead.
then she ain't your woman. If
Hey.
your woman went with
But
Dr.
see, that's what they
York,
see.
ain't
See,
your
see,
woman.
that's what they would say though. Yo, Santana. That's what they. I give you props for that. But don't you think that's a little confusion though? Because they would say this,
No.
right? They would say,
No.
well, if Dr. York stole your woman, she was never your woman.
Your woman. That's the truth.
Yeah,
That is
but
the truth.
That's true.
hold on though.
You shouldn't be walking with him.
I'll tell you what.
And
If you walk-
if you brought it to the party,
Right. Go ahead.
and then she's walking in 5 minutes, you said she wouldn't look at you, right? You
No,
said
I
when she
was saying.
walking-
Well, no, I was saying the girl I was in Philly, and then I visited the land.
Right.
And I was like, hey, yo, look at this. I was like, hey,
Nah.
I was like, Rahul Bas, Assalamu alaikum.
Right.
He fat. She went like this, and just kept walking. And
'Cause you
York
know-
was following York. York had like 10 other women with him following him.
Right.
He only had women around him. He never had men. The men was
Right.
working, and he was doing
But I would
security.
have had a shot. Well, no one stepped to him like, yo,
You
York,
couldn't
man.
do that, yo. If you tried to run up on York, they would tackle you. It was like that.
Why would
The brother just want knowledge. Just feeding for knowledge like Malcolm X. How am I gonna say the brother just feeding for knowledge?
Yo, it was crazy, yo. Yo, I tried to talk to
Not
E-Fat
lost.
like a couple of times, right? And then I
No,
seen
you stepped to York and talked to him like, oh, he
you,
was.
cou-
he was
you
he was
couldn't
the
do
bomb.
that.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't do that, Priest. If you tried to walk up to Dr. York back then, yo, Santana, you try to walk up to Dr. York back then, yo, 5 cats would they would rush you, yo. You couldn't walk up to him, yo.
So listen, that's his woman. If she was him, she was never yours. He right.
Yeah, but here's the thing. What do you think about this? Guys would come down there. You laughing? Look. Guys would come down there, right, with their wives.
Wow, what's up? What's good?
Be all loved up, even got a kid. They got kids, and Doc would say, "I like her," and he would take the girl, and the guy they all moved down there together, right? And Doc would steal his girl, and then he be looking crazy standing there, and his girl walking with Doc, and he done been with this girl like 5-10 years.
Hey, guess what?
You don't think that's out of order?
It's like this. It's like love. If you truly love something, you have to let it go. And if you
Yeah, but if yo, you got to admit, Santana. Yo, see, I don't know. You don't know about Dr. York, but
It's about Dr. York.
listen.
It's about if your woman leaves you,
I know,
she
I
ain't
got you,
yours.
I got you.
All right, fine.
Simple as that.
You agree
If
with that,
she-
Men
here's what's
Kevarad? Yeah, Men Kevarad don't agree with that.
If your woman leaves you, it's telling you 2 things. Number 1, she don't like you no more. And number 2, she like him better. So she ain't
Yeah,
yours.
but he got 10 other wives. Why would you just want to join the concubines? I think that's a little weird.
No, it's not that. It's showing your weakness as a man for you to have chosen that woman as your queen. So if you was to bring and you plant your seed in this woman who was not a queen, and she went and was somebody else's queen, then you are nothing more than a matchmaker.
Listen, man. Look, all right, man. I agree with you. I agree with you. I hear what you're saying, but I just think, man.
It's trifling.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's trifling. If you was with this woman, if this woman was with this guy for a certain amount of time, 3-4 years, they got a kid or 2 kids together, then you move down to the land and you get suddenly infatuated and starstruck because Melchizedek is over there. They write the books, you read the books, you go, oh, that's there we go. And he called for you. And then he, you know what I mean, you get in there, he knock you up, and then all of a sudden, it's like you don't think you would be mad about that? What if he stole your woman?
Listen.
What you gonna say? You ain't gonna steal my woman.
She wasn't my woman.
So you
Okay?
wouldn't
And I'm
get. So you
telling
mean to tell me if you went on the land
Yes.
and York liked your wife,
Yes.
and York took your wife, and she was over there with the rest of the wives,
That means she was never
you
mine, brother.
wouldn't feel a certain way about that?
I would be embarrassed and ashamed of myself for choosing her. I should have made better choices. Don't blame him.
What do you think
bring a
about that,
freak-
God?
You bring a freak to Dr. York and marry a freak, and then you bring him to her, and then she's still a freak. Well, damn, brother, you shouldn't have married
Nah,
her.
but I think that like when you kind of think about, it's guys that I know, man. That the York stole a woman. It's they've been
Because
with him
it
for like
was
5
so-
years, perfect. And if they never would have went to that land, York wouldn't have got him.
What we talking about? York still in
I
Casper.
will send my woman to the hotel with Chris Brown, Lorenz Tate, and whatever the hot dude is out today. And guess what? I gives 2 damns because if I can, if you want to respect me,
All right, I agree with you on that.
respect
Okay.
me.
You gotta change the
Well,
outfit.
first of all, I wouldn't have even brought my woman to the land.
But you
You
did
should
though.
bring
No,
her.
well, she was already broke. We was already broke up.
No, bring all
I
your
just
women.
seen her, and I was trying to like
Bring your
chop it up
woman.
with her or whatever.
Bring your woman. You don't go and when you
Nah, man, I ain't never bring my girl to the land.
bring them
How
to the
did she
land.
get there though?
Well, she was already an Ansar,
Oh, okay.
and they had called her down there. That's why she went down there.
You
Hold
should
up.
bring her.
Got
You
on
should
here
want to
live.
bring her.
Who's this?
Hold up. We got Tori coming in live.
Hey, Tori. That's my girl. Hey, Tori.
Hey, what up, Tori?
Peace,
Chris,
Queen.
what up? Rasul, what up?
What up, what up?
What's up?
What's good with you?
What's up?
Peace.
Hey,
What's
Tori, how you
up?
doing?
What's up with you, Tor?
So wait a minute. So I have to 100% agree with what Santana is saying. If your woman can easily be taken from up under your arm, she was never your woman. The problem started before she was taken. She was just looking for a way out. A woman that's yours cannot be taken.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that, but Dr. York was man, he was a wild bull,
Let
man.
me tell you something. It does not matter. If your woman has an allegiance to you, if that woman
Put up a
has
picture
an
of that,
allegiance to you, she cannot be taken. It don't matter who it is. And I'm
You gotta put
speaking
the
from a
you
woman's
gotta put up the
perspective.
singing jaws.
That's
That
right.
one
If
with the
I
hair.
love my dude
sing it,
that
sing it.
much, I don't care if Dave East walked
No,
in
no,
front
no,
of me
that
with
one, that
his
one,
shirt
yeah,
off,
down,
sweating.
Over
I'm
to the
not
right.
leaving my
That one.
dude. It don't matter. This is just facts.
Facts.
This is facts.
All right.
If your woman has an allegiance to you, her man crush every day cannot take her from you.
That's right.
That's facts.
I agree with
Hold
that.
up.
Facts.
All right, give her a bomb
Speak
for
on
that.
that, Queen. Speak
So,
on it.
so I guess all them guys on that land was weak men.
That's your answer.
But see, you talking to you. The thing about me is I'm a very pragmatic person. I deal with things how they are rather than how they should be. If I got a man, you know what I'm saying, and I love him, it doesn't matter what man crosses my path. I'm not leaving my man, especially if he's handling his business, he's loving me properly, respecting me properly. I don't care what it do. I'm not doing that. No.
Yeah,
Well,
spoken
go
like a
ahead.
true Taurus.
Yo, but here's the thing. I think that a lot of the individuals, the men and the women, was demystified by Dr. York, man. So and indoctrinated.
Not
And
you.
indoctrinated.
I hear what you're saying, but you're not hearing what I'm saying.
No, I hear what you're saying. I agree with you.
Matter.
I agree with you.
If she could allow somebody like Dr. York to snatch her,
Yeah.
A lot of them
she
did.
was already weak.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what I'm
She's a
saying
bad
to you.
choice.
She was already weak.
That's true.
You feel
Well,
what I'm saying? So it don't
Efat
matter.
was she was young
and
too.
Not only was
young.
she already weak, whoever she's dealing with, she sees as weak as well. She don't have a level of trust in her man if another man could come and snatch her up. Because women is emotional beings. We get attached by emotions. So it takes us longer to get out of a relationship, even if it isn't 100% conducive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Oh, that's hard.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Them cats on the land, man, and in the community, they were some wild people. So, hey, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm gonna tell you something. The Nuwapian organization and the Ansar, whatever you want to call it, cult or whatever, Dr. York, man, was a wild bull.
Show a picture of Doc York.
You know.
Listen to this though, Rasul.
I mean, he ain't never take.
Here for a woman.
You see that picture?
No, I understand. You don't gotta explain yourself. You don't gotta explain yourself really like that.
Some, you know what I'm saying? A woman could literally walk outside and a dude is gonna try to talk to her because they're hunters. You feel what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, but the Nuwapian community was crazy, yo.
And all of that. Like, it's easy for a woman to do that. That's
Mm-hmm.
nothing. But if her place with her man is solid, it's not gonna penetrate.
Yeah, I hear you. That can go for some women, but I think I don't know. It's the other way around, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He refused.
That right
No,
there.
I'm not really disagreeing with you. I'm just telling you about how the cult was, yo.
That's Chuck D.
I know the internals of the cult. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I think every woman in that cult wanted to get with Dr. York.
Wait a minute.
Somewhere
I
along the
gotta
line.
Dress Mr. Cough up along or Miss or Mr.
You know what I mean?
Well, I've never been married. So, now I'm looking in the comments. Tori been divorced 4 times already. I never been married nor divorced, but I just had to address that real quick.
People want to fight with you. Ignore them.
Yeah, ignore all that, man. They in there talking about Rasul need to listen. All I'm saying is I'm telling you about the cult and how the cult was. And being the internal workings of the cult. And I'm pretty, if Chuck Morgan and all them guys, if Chuck Morgan and them guys is on here, they would agree with me.
Perspective. Women is emotional.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Women is emotional. Once they check out with their emotions, that's when it's over. Men are more thinkers. They can easily go out and get a chick and smash and not feel nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if your chick could get taken from under you, she already checked out emotionally. She looking for something else anyway. It was just a matter of time.
Catch me outside. How about that?
And if she's telling the truth, she's 100% right. She's right.
All right.
She's right.
I'm just saying.
Nah,
Be
that's
a better
real.
man. You
That's
gotta be
real.
a better man. That's it. You be a better man.
But I said what I had to say.
Hey,
I ain't
it's-
gonna keep on arguing
Nah.
with you on here, Rasul.
Oh yeah, they on here running their mouth. A lot of I ain't worried about all that, but I agree with what you. I agree with what you're saying. I'm not worried about. I agree with what you're saying.
You know.
I'm just telling you about.
I can't speak for all, cause some will do it. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah,
but,
no doubt.
You know, if a dude could take me from my dude,
Then you was never with him.
I was never with him.
I agree with that.
That's what it is. But I'm gonna get off of here. Peace. I'm gonna call you later.
Yo.
Hey, Rasul, you need to talk to Corrupt. That's who you need to talk to, yo.
About what?
You need
He
to talk
caught
to
up with his.
Corrupt.
Caught it with.
Nah, cause Corrupt said it the best. You know what I'm saying? He said,
Corrupt, give him.
yeah, you go find in the end.
Right.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
you have it.
So what?
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I never really had a Nuwapian girl like that. So that girl Ifat I'm talking about, that was
Yeah,
like
but maybe
she
you
moved.
need to get
She
off
moved.
the Nuwapian
I'm not.
mentality.
I'm not on the
And
Nuwapian
because
mentality,
it
yo.
seems like
I'm just
keep
telling
going
you.
back to that.
No, I'm telling you about. All I'm saying is, yo, that's what he used to do. So I mean,
We're not dealing with that right now.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I asked Santana that.
Take that particular situation or those situations and speak for the whole.
Hey,
you know.
I'm not speaking for the
all
whole.
women.
I'm not speaking for all women. I'm not. All I'm saying is, if cats got in Dr. York's presence,
let me say this.
I seen it happen.
Let me say this.
That's all I'm saying.
Sapatapatia. No. How's the Nuka?
What?
Sapatapatia. Nuwapian is the way.
Oh,
Nuwapian girl.
what's that? The song?
Huh?
You trying to get a song?
Yeah, I'm trying to say, Ritz, the planet Ritz. This is where we belong.
You talk.
Sapatapatia.
Yeah,
you know what they say. Nuku.
Yeah, you don't know how to speak the Nuwapic, man.
Nah.
You make it come on, man.
Mom's away. When you gonna come back? There you go.
You gotta. Oh, you talking about the song?
Come on.
I don't know it.
All right.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
We're gonna call
He's
it.
talking about.
Nah,
Dr.
he-
York used to do music.
No,
He used to, I don't remember
you
the
said
song.
you never had a Nuwapian girl.
Never had one. Never had one.
Nuwapian girl.
I don't want one.
Nuwapian girl.
I don't want one, yo. I don't want one, yo.
King man, you took my word.
Y'all stupid,
Your
yo.
love so brand new.
Yo, y'all crazy, yo.
Nuwapian girl.
And you changed my world.
Go ahead,
Just like in the movies.
And Nibiru, I see Rasul.
Yeah,
And there's Dr. York.
Y'all really trying to go in. But yo, here's the thing.
Ooh.
Why y'all trying to put it on me, man? All I'm telling y'all was what was going on. I never even had a Nuwapian girlfriend. Really didn't want one. So I'm just telling you what I seen. I seen Dr. York. I never.
What's a
Well, I just had a girl. I had a girl in Philly at that time.
You had a Nuwapian
No, she was a Muslim.
Man, she changed, man.
She read the books, but she wasn't really a
Read the
Nuwapian
holy
like that.
tablets.
Nah.
Nah, she was a Muslim. She was a Muslim. She was a Muslim. She was Muslim, so.
Okay.
But she read the books though.
Yo, the chat room is dying.
But
Yeah,
hey, you know,
Good karaoke.
you know, he probably could have got you, Tori. York could have got you.
Got who?
York could have probably took you. He could have got you.
You could have got me. Nah, he paint his beard on with eyeliner. I can't do nothing with that.
Oh, like Tahuti, huh? Tahuti does that. You ever peep that?
Listen, I don't know what Tahuti do. I don't know. I don't even want to speak on that man.
He got,
but I know
he
as
be
far as
doing
Dr.
the, he be doing
I
the
don't
York. He
deal
be
with
looking
coats
just like
and
York. I ain't never bring that up on
shape-shifting
the.
and all of that. I ain't with all of that. And they dress weird. I can't get with a dude that wear glitter and shit. I can't fuck with it.
Oh yeah, I
not rocking with that.
She ain't with that.
The glitter.
Glitter and eyeliner and all that crazy shit. Excuse my language, YouTube.
Yeah, but I feel like that's your way of trying to just you talking about I might have got with Dr. York.
I'm just joking with you, yo.
What's next coming up is what I got with you, and the answer.
No, why would you? Why the hell would you bring that up? I wasn't thinking that.
Always do.
I wasn't thinking that.
Insert yourself into something.
You
We
crazy
know
for that?
Rasul, but you
All right,
already
man.
know
I'm gonna
what
let you have that one.
time with it.
I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna let you have that one. I don't know where the hell that came from. I really don't know where that came from.
beating you to
She
the
just
punch
threw
before you even
that
think
in there,
about
right?
It was coming up because you always managed to be like, yeah, me and Tori is me and Tori.
Ain't no me. Who said? I never said that on. I never said that
It's
on here on the platform. What you talking about?
Right.
Platform.
A
I
couple
said.
times you said you mean
I only said that probably because we was talking about astrology and y'all was saying like
Yeah,
Tauruses
but
and
you just
Virgos
said you never
trying to.
said it.
But I never said I wanted
you
to.
not say it.
Ain't nobody, yo, man, I'm not attracted to you like that. I never said it like that. So what you talking about? If I was really attracted to you, I'd be trying to get at you. I never was like that, but
Nuwapian girl.
I threw that out there because I said the same thing to Santana, like, you know,
Wait, what?
back then, like if Santana went down there and if Doc liked this girl and she called for him, yo, you never know. But Santana said it right out of his mouth. He said, yo, if Dr. York took my, oh, sorry about that. If Dr. York took my girl, then it was never his girl. So I hey, it's whatever. I'm just throwing it out there, yo.
Green
Tori
room.
could let you know that even
Who said
without ever
Tori
meeting
send
you in
pictures?
person-
Why I gotta send pictures?
Oh, now they trying to.
Yo, man, don't
trying
even.
to verify the
That's yo,
source.
Tori, man, don't listen to them, yo.
Wow.
Don't even listen to all that, yo. Don't listen to the clowns on there. Stop telling Tori to send a damn picture for what?
Yeah, she ain't got nothing to
Why I
do.
can't send a picture? Maybe I'm trying to snag me a husband, Russell.
I'm just saying, they just throwing it out there. Fuck it, then send him the picture. Fuck it, send the picture. I'm trying to take up for you.
It's on. It's on.
Send the picture then. Hell, fuck
Once
it.
again, it's
picture, yeah.
on.
I'm
Send it
just
to
sticking up
AE,
for
yo,
you.
put it in
You
the
all these
background.
crazy people in the Jones. You're like, all right, well, fuck it. Send the picture. Fuck it. All right.
It's on. Once again, it's
It
on.
might be some good, intelligent brothers in the chat. I might
Oh,
be
they
trying
are.
Maybe.
to, you know,
They are. Yeah,
get
they
my
maybe.
Philip Priest podcast dating match going on.
Oh,
Why
man,
you
you
hating
crazy.
on me, Russell?
All right.
they on there, they
I ain't
talking.
hating on nobody.
Magic
man.
in
Go
the
ahead.
air.
You do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Magic in the
Do
air.
your thing, yo.
Yep.
I can't win with you, y'all. Yeah, go ahead, man. Do your thing. I'm not even mad, yo. Go ahead, man.
Priest, I'm about to get off this. I'm gonna send a picture to your phone real quick.
yo, you don't need to. All right,
Bombs away. Planet of the
all right, man.
bombs
All right.
away.
I'm gonna call you later.
All right,
Peace.
Tori, peace, man.
Yeah, that was
Peace,
Tori.
Tori.
Yo,
Peace,
make some noise. Yo. Yeah, that was great. That was great, yo.
All right, man.
It's
That was
always an
great. That was
uproar
great.
when it comes to Rasul and dating manners.
What? What'd you
I
say,
said it's
brother?
always an uproar when it comes to Rasul and dating matters.
Yeah, I think people misconstrued it what I was trying to say to the brother Santana. All I was saying was York. Actually, let's just stop talking about this shit, yo.
No, I agree with you. But yeah, we're in
That's
the
a real
same
touchy
mindset.
issue, man.
If my woman, if somebody took my woman, she wasn't my woman. And y'all can
Well,
if
some
somebody-
people didn't respond like that. People got mad at York and sent them. They wanted to kill him. A couple of people told me that.
Now, that's because they're weak men.
Okay.
If somebody's taking your woman and you're not doing your job, give her up to a man who can take care of her.
Yo, man, you wild for that, man.
Yeah.
That's like that movie. What's
know
that
it's Cat
movie?
Daddy, man.
What's that one movie? Indecent Proposal. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember
No,
that.
I think it's no, but honestly, I
That's
think
with
it's,
Woody Allen.
Yeah, Woody Allen. Remember that?
I think it's disgusting. It's despicable. But I will simply say that listen, you gotta be a better judge of character and choose a strong woman. Go ahead, Priest.
I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read one for my man Bokima. He has a book too, and we went to his coffee shop. The brother's from he's from Somalia,
Right.
And he sells some good coffee, man.
That coffee ain't no joke, yo.
And teas,
Yeah.
teas. So he says, all right, here's a question book. So I'll read one, and then y'all can all we can all random the answer. If you could travel anywhere in the world to help poor people, where would it be?
I'll say Africa. That's one place I'll go. Africa.
Africa ain't poor though.
They ain't poor, man, but okay. Come on, yo. Come on, yo.
It's
So
on.
where you gonna go, brother?
It is on.
Where you gonna go?
Yo,
To
we gotta
Mexico,
get that.
brother?
Who's that?
Where you gonna
Red
go?
Man. Red Man.
You gonna go to India, brother?
No.
Yeah, I understand where you're going at. You're saying
I just read one question.
Oh, my God.
And it's on and popping.
this dude, man.
Yo, that's just a question.
Africa ain't poor. We know Africa is not poor, brother.
Okay. To help poor people. All right. So you did yours. Y'all wanna finish or you?
Me and
you
Caparot, go
Where would
ahead,
you
man.
go?
I would actually probably go to Africa too.
To Africas.
Yeah, listen. I would go I'm trying to get to Africa right now. But I'm not trying to get to it because it's poor. I'm trying to get to it because it's rich.
Yeah, could
Could
you answer the question? Can you answer the question though, brother? You ain't answering the question, yo.
I mean,
Ask the question, yo. You asked the question.
Yes, sir, Russell. Okay, if I had a choice, I would help the people in Kazakhstan because over 1 million of them were taken prison by the Chinese government, and they're being experimented on to this day. And it's been going on for 5 years. Kazakhstan. That's the reason why the guy Borat makes a movie about the people from Kazakhstan. Because when y'all see Kazakhstan people in the news, you think of him. They don't look like him. Look nothing like him. That's the reason why he chose that country. That was the same year the Chinese took 1 million of their citizens and put them in retraining camps.
Yeah, that's true. That's correct.
On these people right now, and no one's doing nothing.
Well, can I add on to what you're saying? The reason why they doing that is because they don't really want they don't want Asians or people of Chinese descent to be Muslims. So they put them inside these re-educational camps to bring them back into the fold of the Chinese culture. That's what them joints is all. But they also torturing them too.
That's the whole point. There's 1 million people who got kidnapped and are put in these camps right now and being experimented on right now. But there's no human rights organizations that's helping these people. And guess what they call them? They call them Uyghurs. Sounds a whole lot like niggas.
Say that again?
They call these people Uyghurs.
Uyghurs?
Damn.
Uyghurs.
Sounds a whole lot like niggas, don't it? Because that's what they're doing. Look at what they're doing to the people in Kazakhstan.
My real
It's
Uyghurs.
being done right now.
Oh, my real
They
Uyghurs.
call
out
them
there.
Uyghurs.
That's-
Uyghurs.
Uyghurs?
Uyghurs or Uyghurs?
Uyghurs.
Real
Yeah, this is well pronounced this, but they call them Uyghurs. These
Shout out to
people.
all the real Uyghurs out there. Word, let's keep it
I'm
real.
telling you to pull up. He'll show it to you.
Wow.
But that's the reason why he made the movies as Borat from Kazakhstan. So when people start
I got a
reporting
picture, Tory.
what's happened to him, they're gonna think that it looked like Borat. They don't.
I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Oh man, news just came in. I got a nice picture of Tory, man. Oh man, it's a nice one. I don't know how I'm gonna show it. I know.
You want to put it on the... She should have just sent it to AD, could have put it on the joint.
I don't put it out there like that. But how'd I look?
Yeah, she look razor sharp, right? She look all right. I mean,
That's a nice pic right here, yo. That's a nice pic.
That's nice, Tori. You look nice in that photo.
Yeah, indeed. Yo, chat room. You can see it? You want to see it?
I can't. I get punched.
How
in the
could you
face.
push this?
Yeah, your wife gonna get you.
Yeah, she'll punch me in the
Yeah,
face.
you better fall back, brother.
That's Tory right there. You can't see it. Justice, you look, you see it?
I can see it.
Giggity goo.
Hey. Hey, listen. Let's see. KP showing off. Shout out to Sandro.
Sandro.
I'm gonna ask another question. Come
There
on,
you
because
go.
y'all ate that
Proceed.
up. That was a question just for Santana, Cat Daddy, and you. Y'all went at it on that. Well, okay. Here's one. Would you rather ride a bike, ride a horse, or drive a car?
Ride a bike.
Yeah.
Ride a
Would you
horse.
rather ride a bike, ride a horse, or drive a car? Going to you. You said drive a car?
Yeah, off the rip, drive a car.
Okay.
I
Why is it?
would want to drive a car, even though I don't have one.
Yeah, what's up with you, AD?
Yeah, I'm gonna say car too. I gotta get shit done.
It's real,
Hey,
right?
man, you gotta keep it real.
Cat
yeah,
Daddy.
man,
Especially out here in LA, man.
I'm in LA, man. I can't be driving no horse around here down the 405.
Yeah. If you're in Compton, you can. Though in Compton, we specialize in horses in
Oh,
Compton.
Yeah.
Compton got a lot of ranches, and a lot of people don't know
I'd
that.
rather walk.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Compton's a real country spot.
You rather what?
You ever watch that?
Walk.
You rather walk. That's hard. I'd rather ride a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd ride a bike.
Gotcha.
I'll get to where I gotta get to. I need that exercise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hit that road.
For real, though. You ain't lying.
Well,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Horse is majestic too. It gives you that power.
Yeah.
But I gotta get the.
You gotta know the horses too. Like the horse riding is a technique to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
It's like, well,
It's actually
I rode
faster
one.
in
I
LA.
rode one, but the guy was holding the thing. I didn't ride it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Probably actually
Right,
faster
with the wild
than
horse.
I would.
Well, it wasn't a wild
It wasn't
horse,
at the
but
amusement park.
it was at like this like county fair, like
You
thing.
can
I
open
did-
the
can't.
house.
Oh, this is back in the day. This is back in the day.
You can't cap.
This is back in the day.
Right.
Okay.
It's back in the day.
You rode on a horse, but you ain't rode.
Yeah.
There's a difference between riding a horse and riding on a horse. You use at the county fair. That's the guy that
it was
around
like-
in the circle.
Oh,
Yeah. I wasn't galloping up.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
No.
That type of horse.
Because you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Shout out to San Diego. I know this chick who know how to ride horses. Crazy. Train them.
Yeah.
Have them stand on their hind legs.
Oh, word?
Kick it back. They
Wow.
get dances and
They
stuff
do
like
that?
that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
All right. One more. If you could change one aspect, this is a good one. If you could change one aspect of your life, what would it be?
One aspect.
Yeah, that's a-
Yeah, that's deep. I had to sit back and think about drop one.
Yeah,
Man, that's a deep
that's the
one.
whole show, priest.
Yeah, it's a whole show.
Hey.
Yeah, no comment.
No comment on that.
comment,
I-
right?
it's a lot of things.
To be continued, brother.
Be like, yeah, okay. Someone self.
So many different things. That's again. I agree with Santana on that. We be up here talking about this stuff all day.
Okay.
Talking about that.
Yeah.
What makes your biggest fear so scary? Okay.
Basically, not
Maybe
basically
some
not
questions.
basically not knowing what's going to happen on what the outcome would be. You know what I mean? If something, if I
What is
feared
your
something,
biggest fear
yeah.
too? That's
That's a
another
good
good
one.
question. Yeah. What is your biggest fear?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good answer, Sue.
Well, I'm afraid of heights.
What
And
makes your biggest fear so
I
scary?
think
Okay,
that
heights.
I think that yeah, I'm really terrified of heights.
Yeah, I can cure that for you quick. We go on that 105 turn. That turns from 105 to the 110.
Right.
Oh
You
yeah,
get all the way to the top of the 105 and stop the car and get out. I did that to my homeboy before. He's scared of heights.
I don't think that I know what you're talking about. I don't think that would really like bug me out. I always get bugged out when I'm on top of high buildings, and if I go really close to the edge,
Right.
like, I
But
get
that's
real
though. That
like I
when you
get
get out
real
of the
like
car and you see how thin that concrete is, and you look
Yeah.
and see all of LA.
Right.
oh okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I can skim through. I'm gonna just read this one. Can your soul be physically weighed?
Well, they
It
say
make no sense.
Well, no, they say that that the soul can be weighed, but
With a feather?
you have
How can
they
it
have
be physically
subatomic
weighed, though?
they have subatomic particles when they split the atom. You have biaps. Basically, when they split the atoms, they found out there's particles beneath the atom that can't be weighed on this side of the periodical table of elements. So there are particles that they try to weigh, but can't be weighed. They can't be used on the physical on the elemental chart. So they say that the soul can be weighed. Some people say that like some spiritual.
Are you attempting to?
No. I'm just telling you what they speak about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some spiritualists and mystical guys they say you can.
This is a question. Can your soul be physically weighed? It's a question.
Some people say you. But
said
yeah.
no.
It's not physical.
Right.
It's not
Said
physical.
no. Okay.
No.
Sid, it's simple.
Use the common sense.
All right. What do you think people will say at your funeral?
Cat daddy.
Hey.
Can you dig it?
Yeah, indeed.
What would they say at my funeral? I think that they would say I inspired a lot of people and I taught a lot of people things. You know, I led a lot of people to success. You know what I'm saying? And I can name like at least 4 or 5 people that I ain't gonna lie to you, probably made millions of dollars off me just for being around me. One is Stevie Williams.
Right.
Okay? So I throw his name out there. That's my cousin.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I gave him the knowledge of himself to be great. And we see him now as Stevie Williams. So yeah, you know what I mean? That's what they would probably say. Thank you, Rasul, for inspiring me.
Okay. Thank you, Rasul. Yeah. Hey, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
All right. What you think?
Me, I think they'll say, man, Kepra lived by his own rules.
It's
I
hard.
can dig that. That's real. That's a real.
Desperado.
That's what's up. That's real. That's real.
I think that's what they would say, you know what I'm saying?
AD?
Oh, they say, where is everybody?
What do you think?
We gonna be there, AD. AD, we gonna be there.
Hey, where's everybody? What is this? Am I at the right address?
Yeah, right. He was. I'm gonna say. He was stupid. He was stupid. He was stupid to be in that pizza contest.
And the pizza contest. Talking about the flat earth.
Yeah, crazy.
What is your all-time favorite thing to do?
I say skateboarding, doing my own research on things. I like to do hiking in the mountain. Man, we used to always go hiking, Priest. Remember that? Yeah. I like to do that. Skateboarding and hiking.
Exactly.
That's one of my favorite things to do.
Skateboarding and hiking?
That's hilarious.
What's yours, Cat Daddy?
You know what, man?
Traveling.
Man. Let me come back to that. Go on, McCapper with a great.
Go ahead, McCat.
Great McCapper.
I would say probably making jewelry and making babies. That probably say my
Man.
Okay.
All
right.
my two
Yeah. That's what's up.
passionate things that I like to do.
I would say learning. Learning is my favorite thing.
Awesome.
When I learn something I didn't know, learning to me is a high.
Awesome. Yeah,
I'm attracted
That's
to
dope.
information. Somebody tell me something, then I get to implement that in my life. So when I learn something new, I start using it. Like as soon as I learn something, I add it to how I act in my daily activities.
Yeah.
Right.
Learning for me is my thing. If you can teach me something, we can talk all day.
Word.
Yeah, that's
AD?
Yeah, what was the question again?
What's
Two
your,
favorite things that you like two favorite things that you like to do.
yeah.
Just production, music, stuff like that, growing and new knowledge.
Hey.
Continuing to grow because we got to constantly grow like a tree.
Facts.
So I'm just, pulling in information. And this podcast is the platform to do that. So
Hey, pathfinder.
just loving where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to get bigger. We're going to get a bigger spot. We're going to get a bigger studio and just
Yeah, just keep
do this
building.
bigger.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's
It's all in
perfect
the
the way it
works
is.
too, yo.
Oh, thank
Now
you.
we're gonna get more days.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, we will. We'll get
Eventually.
more days. Hey, listen. Okay. Here's somebody said this is cute. Most upset. Hey, man. Hey, his questions. My man got this. All right. Here's one more. I'll do this one. They say you learn something new every day. What did you learn yesterday?
Did I learn yesterday?
Well, can I add one thing? And this isn't to try to be sexual, right? This has nothing to do with sex.
It's going to have all the different sex. Go ahead. Okay, we listening.
So they say that, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah. So this isn't trying to be disrespectful, but it's just like you know how you don't really know things, and then sometimes you get a connection with people and you learn things you didn't know. Like when I was a young man, I didn't take my time with women the way I should have because I thought that because they were so excited down there that they were excited and I could just be aggressive. But I didn't realize that it sometimes makes it harder because it's less friction. And I didn't know that. And it's like, wow, I didn't think about that. You know, you thought that, oh, she's so excited. But sometimes when a woman is very excited, if you don't take your time, it hurts her more. And being a man and being, you know, and taking your time with women, that's what I learned. And it's not to be sexual, but it's just like, until you talk about it, you know, it's a conversation you don't always have with people. And I love women, you know.
Okay.
I like turtles.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo.
I mean, listen. I didn't know this a young man.
Yeah.
And I can teach my sons that, you know, this is how you,
Be cool.
This is how you treat a woman.
Yeah.
You know, because these things we need to talk about. These are real things. Like, you know, for a perfect example, Tiffany Haddish talked about women don't talk about when they queef. Like they didn't tell, you know, women didn't tell little girls that when they have sex, they're gonna sometimes get air in there and they queef during intercourse. And this is something. Listen, I understand.
It's Santana, man, you a wild bull, man.
No, but it's like these are things that older women weren't telling younger women. So when they got in a situation,
all right.
it's just a matter of.
Oh man, we're not talking about queefing on the Killer Priest podcast.
Yeah, you know, he
always
goes in with the sex stuff. So.
It's not sex. It's real life. It's things that
No,
we
when he said off, when he said it's not nothing to do with sex, yeah I knew it's gonna be all
right into the sex though. You
No,
always bringing sex into the equation, brother.
Let me give you another
This nigga
example.
said queefing, yo. Nah, no way, man.
what
I ain't
we
think
don't
we
talk
talking about
about.
queefing today.
Let me give you another
Okay,
example.
who said that? Who said that they that they're queefing and they had this queef Latifah?
Queef
But no,
Latifah.
my mom saying queefing with each other. Who said that? You said
Tiffany Haddish.
She said that. Who she telling this to?
She was saying that when she first had sex, she didn't know that's what happened during intercourse. And another older woman didn't tell her that's what to expect.
So she felt embarrassed. She felt embarrassed, yo.
Exactly.
I feel so queef in my knees.
What I mean?
Hardly speak.
So you get to tell it to your son, so you can teach them to be better to women.
You know what I'm saying, son? It's okay if they queef, yo. It's just part of life.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's just. I mean, there ain't nothing spectacular, brother.
And guess what? Now all of us know that.
Killer queef.
Right.
Killer queef.
So it's a harmless conversation, but it takes care of a lot of things. It makes people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Because we are at war, and the war has never been about money. It's always been about the woman.
Facts. That's not
Always
what
the
you
time.
with that.
Yep.
Talking about women, talking about money and land and gold. No, it's just about the woman.
Chief queef.
Yeah.
We
She
have
like those things, though. She like those things.
Chief queef, right? About that.
Oh man.
Now you got the whole chat line talking about queefing now.
I'm sorry.
God dang, man. They doing water signs on the chat line, man. They got
going all the way
signs on the chat line. Everybody talking about Chief Queef. You know what I'm saying? Killer Queef.
Little queef.
Chief Queef. Like, oh man.
What I'm simply saying is, there's no such thing as these wars that we're having.
Yeah.
The goal to all the wars is the
the
woman.
chat room, man.
Oh yeah, ain't no doubt about that.
Always the woman. So they have to show you looking like a nigga, a thug, or gay, or a rapist, and get rid of the only person that had a positive image of you on TV, Bill Cosby. So understand that everywhere you go in the world, you are viewed as a rapist.
Queef sweat. Somebody.
Man, you done got the whole chat room going fire.
Queef sweat.
Santana, man, you always sweat.
Queef
Crazy.
sweat.
I wasn't even trying to do that, man. I wasn't even trying.
And the queen for the night, people talking about
Hell about sharing the queef for the night. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all going in. Y'all going all the way in.
Queef storm. Queef storm. Oh, man. Queef Elizabeth.
Oh,
man. Yo, the chat room was good,
You
man.
done set a bomb off, man.
Yo.
But I think it was louder than the queef, though. The bomb that you set up.
Understand that
Queef
we are
Ridge.
portrayed in the media as bad things.
Queef Ridge,
Yo, Santana, you always take it beyond the norm, brother. Last time, what was that other brother? What's that brother name? The guy you said your uncle, right? What's his name? The hat that said he lost his
Oh, yeah.
lost his
Man.
Carter.
We came to a truce. He's happy now.
He's happy.
Yeah, he's happy now.
Well, what happened? I mean,
Oh, he got a great job. He got a manager.
Logic.
He's a manager no, seriously. We talked.
did he figure out his problem? Did he fix his problem?
Yes. He figured out. They made him do community service at
Sneak
this
the
place.
queef. Oh,
So now,
What they do? Sew it back on?
too much.
Somebody said bone
I'm
queef.
talking about the guy who took it.
Dairy Queen.
The guy who took it.
Yeah,
Yo,
he
yeah,
got-
that's what I'm saying, man. I don't understand how you be still in touch with the dude who did that. I'm still kind of messed up that you didn't want to
Cassio
take this
Carter.
guy out.
No, it's about humanity.
Cassio Carter?
Yeah.
Listen, CC. What's it? Cassio Carter.
Well, listen.
Oh, man.
Before I go
What's
off
up with
track,
Cass? What's up with Cass?
like I
He
said,
said he's doing well. He said he's doing well. He said he got a job, this guy.
Who
Great
Cass?
job. He's a
Yeah,
manager
call him
there
Cass.
at a pickle factory.
At a pickle.
He
Oh,
says
my
his
God.
favorite job in the world.
Damn.
Pickle Factory.
Yo, you don't think that's a little psychologically strange for
Shout
that
out-
brother after
shout
he
out to
done
Cass.
he start
Big-
collecting that he's working in the pickle factory? That sounds crazy.
Well, hey, you tell him about it.
Nah,
But he
I
said he's
don't wanna
never-
talk to him,
he
man.
said
I
He's
don't
never been
wanna
happy
meet
in his
the-
life. He said he's never
You
been
never been
happy. in
happy?
his life.
Yeah, looking at all them pickles all day, huh? Imagining the nastiest crap that he could possibly think of. That's why he liked that job. You got out of all the jobs he got, he went to the pickle factory.
Pickle.
Man.
To go see Pickle Man.
So,
Oh
You
my
said
God!
Pickle Man?
Go see
He
Pickle.
went to go see.
Pickle Factory.
so what I'm
York
saying
probably
is,
walked up.
It's too much. It's too much. It's too funny.
Oh
and
my
I-
God!
we as
Somebody put Nubian Queen.
New
You gotta send me some lenses,
What is
though,
it? Nuwapi and
Santana. You hear me?
Nuwapi.
Oh man, yeah, Nuwapi and Queen. Y'all
I said
crazy
you gotta
for that
send me
one.
some lenses because I really want to explain to people, you know what I'm saying, the power of your frames, man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta send me some lenses so I can show
got
and
you.
prove to them, you know what I'm saying, everything that you talk about when you're talking about, you know what I'm saying, how you got a cure for vision. You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah, honestly, well, you know what?
John
Check your
Murdoch.
email.
Big up John Murdoch.
Queef
So I
Factory.
appreciate it. I'm gonna get it through there. But if I can leave y'all with this, you has never been at war as a melanated person with a penis in this country, okay? And this is no joke. And this is no joke. Everywhere you go in the world, you are looked upon as nothing good. You go to the Middle East, and you're despised.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Asia, you're despised. You look down on every country. And even when you go down to South America, you as a black person is still at the bottom. The story they're telling about you, they told a story so good that they think that you are nothing. So what I'm saying to you is, they have to tell the world you're nothing, because if they saw who you were, the women would all come your way. So they have to tell the world that you are trash in order to get the women to fuck them, because they need to be able to live. And it's hard to compete if I'm a nerd, like if I look like Alan Dershowitz, and pull Alan Dershowitz up, a current picture of him. If I look like Alan Dershowitz and my teeth look like Alan Dershowitz, I would not want to stand next to Min Kepera. Because there's never, y'all got a picture of Alan Dershowitz up there?
That's him, yeah. You can see him?
I can't see him.
You say he'll never be allowed to mate again?
Exactly. You see his teeth? Don't it look like he eat mustard all day long? And then when he finished with the mustard, he said, you know what, give me some of that cheese.
Man.
Like hell no. So if he's standing next to you, man, Capra, if there was 1 million women on the planet, never in 1 million years would a woman ever choose him over you. And he is aware of that. So he tells the world that you are a dog. Everything on Netflix that you see is a man in a dress. And I'm not saying anything about anybody's sexual orientation, but there's a concerted effort to put a black man in a dress on every Netflix movie you see. Every Netflix movie you see, a black man is either in a dress or gay. Now I know there's a bunch of gay people out there.
Oh.
But
Yep.
but there's people out there.
You all right over there?
Yeah, my thing. I'm in my studio, my studio closet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm simply saying that we have to get together, talk, and have a plan of action. Nothing violent, but we have to start talking about our exit. Because you think you're holding on to something, understand that once that fake spaceship comes out of the sky, you are stuck. And your job, your house, your car, you can forget it.
Now, is the spaceship, when it comes, is it going to be a global invasion, or is it just going to be targeted towards America because we're the so-called superpower?
Understand that nothing even got to happen. Somebody just say they can just see it. Understand that somebody said that you're dying. The people who stopping the world now, you understand that it's not our government that shut the borders down. The airplane companies are the ones who decide where you can travel. It wasn't no president.
So that basically it's a corporation takeover and not a governmental takeover.
That is your answer, my friend. Understand that it's the plane companies that determine who can travel where.
You know, I'd agree with you to a certain point because,
Pull it up.
It's a, you heard of technocracy before.
Absolutely, we're in it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're in technocracy.
The old world
right now.
is done. This is done. It happened in 2020. They're trying to make you think in the future that it happened in 1984. That's why you're getting all these 1980s movies. That's why Wonder Woman 1984 was made in 2020.
Yeah.
Because if you saw that movie, it was so horrible of a movie, you realize there's no reason to ever have made it. But they need to timestamp it. So if you take the time and look at the movies that they timestamped, they all have the same common theme. That common theme is the world is coming to an end. The black man is definitely going to die, but it's going to be okay. We don't need him. That's always a thing. So understand all this is set up to stop you from reproducing. But the problem is there's too many people, not on the planet, because there's more than enough space for us. There's too many people to control. And there's too many people like you who are getting smart. And there's too many people traveling and people seeing that we're not gorillas, that we are men, we are fathers, we are proud, we love our children, we love our community. But in China, the only thing they see is little Nas X. So they get to talk to you like that. You understand? When I was in Mexico, they had never ever seen a black man in in person. I was the first black person that thousands of people have ever met. And they couldn't believe it because the only thing they know is Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Think about, look how they represent us. The morning show, what black person do you know who looks like Al Roker?
None.
Well, why would you put that out as the morning show? Because the world get to see that. So they think that there's a bunch of men walking around looking like Al Roker's ass. Why do you think Flavor Flav gets out there?
Yeah, but what about sports though? You don't think that portrays us in a more masculine form?
Of course it is. All of it's the same thing, but even with sports, all of that, we still stupid. When they talk about our sports, we're athletic where the counterparts are smart. Serena and Venus are just athletic and strong, where anybody they play against is smart. Like, look at y'all. Look at how fake the whole thing is. Look at this podcast. One of the illest rappers in the world is a cat, Ghostface Killah. Beast. But there's a cat out there called Action Bronson who sounds just like him. And he sells more records than Ghostface with garbage. But they want an excuse to say they're great. So they'll pretend that he's better than Ghostface. We know goddamn well that Ghostface is the god and the legend of hip hop. And someone came out and stole his style, and everybody sat around and was like, "Oh, cool." Here's the thing: it's cool for them to go ahead and lie and pretend that Action Bronson rap like Ghost, but it ain't cool for y'all to start doing it too. Can you dig it? So what I'm saying is, see what's going on. The rules that apply to them do not apply to you, and you need to start making your own rules. Get with Min Kepera, because he's doing something. Matter of fact, all y'all do. I'm not even talking to y'all. I'm just trying to just bring information that if you think things are hard under this fake ass disease, the people who create and change and understand the people who control all of the travel is not your government. It is NASA. NASA controls every plane and every flight in the world. They're also the ones that told you the reason why they only went to the moon once is because they forgot how to use the technology and threw it in the trash. Their public policies, literally, they tell you the reason why we only went to the moon once is because they threw away the old technology and cannot recreate it. AD, pull it up for them so they can see it for themselves. They lying to you.
You pulling up you saying you pulling up the NASA thing?
Go ahead, let them pull it up.
Okay.
They told you the only understand the moon's all of it's a fake. It's all fake. And there's enough people looking and seeing that it's all a lie. Everybody here has been living a lie, and y'all are the proof. A generation ago, if you wanted to be an actor, if you wanted to be a movie star, a photographer, they made you go to school. They made you go to college. Well, guess what? If you put a camera in anybody's hand, they can be a photographer. If you do give anybody a camera, they can have a news show, a movie, anything, even a podcast. You are proving it. So why they make you go to school? Because it's a trap. All of it is a lie. It's a trick. You didn't have to go to school, but they needed to send you to school to keep you on this wheel. You got a podcast right now, brother.
I'd go to
You couldn't have had a podcast not even 10 years ago, let alone 20 years ago, or 30 or 40, because they tell you got to come to our institution.
Santana, I'm going to play it real quick. Here we go.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
When you said that just now, did it sound stupid to you?
Kind of.
Can't go to the moon. Yet we're on Mars.
Jesus. Man, it's like, please look at what they're saying to y'all. They're telling you.
All right. Well, hey.
Listen, I can't even hear it. But they're telling you that they've got drones on Mars, but they don't know how to get back to the moon. But you've been there, but you can't go back because we threw away the technology. Come on, gentlemen. Y'all know better than that. If it sounds like a stupid lie, it's because it is. And if they're lying, that means it didn't happen. So
what you're trying to tell us, the Earth is flat?
No, I'm saying is this.
Yeah, he's definitely saying that.
Well, no, they're not. I think
they ain't been to the moon. They ain't been to Mars, you know.
But clearly, you heard them tell you that they can't get to the moon back there. If they can't get back there, brother, how do they get further out to go to Mars? They can't. Use your common sense. You already know that.
All right.
So what I'm saying is this.
Someone to point. I'm gonna go research that.
Research it. That's why I'm telling you. Anyone who researches always comes over. That's why I'm not gonna beat you up. Once you look,
I don't think I'm gonna just convert to your doctrine after I go and do the research. I'm gonna do exclusive research, brother. Don't think I'm gonna be calling you up. Yeah, Santana was right. Come on, brother.
That's right. No, but the reason why I don't beat nobody up over it because I know who's actually looked at it. If anyone looks at it, a flat Earth right now is kin to racism when we were kids. Remember when we was around between 10 and 14 years old, and we had white friends, and we were trying to explain to them about racism, and they couldn't understand it, and they just couldn't see it. And you'd be like, well, listen, notice that police is only arresting black people? And they would say, oh, well, maybe this, maybe that. You know how you lived the life that you saw, and you knew what life you had, but because someone was outside and wouldn't look, they couldn't see it? But as soon as they start looking, they understood, you became friends. I know for a fact, the second you actually look into it, we're going to see the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, all of this is for one reason only. It's for the woman. All of this is for the woman. Everyone is trying to get the woman. If you are in Asian countries, you cannot please a woman physically. That's just it. So you will not allow black people in your country. The representatives for the Prince of Dubai told me, swear to God, I'll give you witnesses, that we look at a black man less than a dog.
Wow.
They don't want people, black men living in their country. Because they say
I agree with you on that. Yeah,
well, why don't
them Arabs you
why?
can't marry their wives.
Why?
Because they have a certain perception on how they look at Africans. And
No,
it's in their culture. Goes in. Hold on, brother, because you don't read the Quran, man. Don't just jump in. I'm about to give you a jewel. In the Quran, it's kind of like an interrogatory.
Just went crazy. Go ahead.
You know, they put interrogatory terms towards Africans. In fact, Bilal, he was the best friend of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they called him a zinji, or abd, slave, and he was Muhammad's best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so,
and that's my whole point.
Yeah.
My whole point is what I'm saying.
So it's in there. It's in the culture, Islamic culture.
But it's not just there. Everywhere you go on the planet, you gotta understand that you got all these television shows. But if you go to Indonesia, if you're going to Tripoli, the only thing they're going to see is a music video, maybe of black people, some world star, and like them watching dude kissing the dude on that video show, they get to see that. They don't get to see this podcast. That's why Bill Cosby he forced NBC to put a doctor and a lawyer. Black people ain't shit for that too. Because the only reason why we were successful in the Generation X is because Bill Cosby made a show that invited us into their living room. And that gave a whole generation of us jobs. You understand? White people wasn't fucking with us until Bill Cosby came along. He brought us into the world's home where people say black people ain't so bad. And y'all just let them take him with some bullshit. But understand that they have to tell the world that you are less than nothing. And that's the real war. So the answer is be better to your woman. Be better to your woman, or a woman, and women in general. That's it. Be better to your woman, and we keep getting chosen. And as long as we getting chosen, then we get to keep living. And women are coming out. Women are saying, I've had enough. There's Italian women, there's Dutch and French women who are going to the Maasai village. The Maasai, no running water. You know, they let the cow pee on them for showers. But Italian women and Dutch women are flying to go and live with the Maasai because they're giving them something they're not getting in Holland.
Yo, where you? Can you show?
Go sneak that joint by,
yo. You've been saying a lot of stuff tonight. Can you just show us some kind of proof, brother?
Sneak that joint by,
man. I mean, just show us. You saying the Maasai tribe, right?
Hey, man.
They use cow urine for showers. Is this what you're saying?
We
gotta keep it.
That's kind of all right, man.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but let's just at the end of the day, it's about everybody is scared of you taking their woman. That's it. Every job interview you go on, when you go into a neighborhood as a man, everybody is worried about you, black man, taking their woman. So we got to tell the whole world that you ain't shit. That's all you
it is hate, man. Like that's not even
all you need to know. As long as you got that,
that's not even an if or maybe. You know what I mean?
That's my whole point. But no one's talking about it. Y'all acting like, it's not about money. It's never been about money. They created money to get the women away from us.
Facts. Yeah, that's a
so
fact.
It's never been about that. And now women are realizing, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Who's miserable? Meghan Markle, the one who married that prince. Man, she is madder than the son of a bitch. She's thinking, wow, this ain't cool.
We got Arno on. Iron Sheik. What up?
Iron Sheik, how you doing, brother?
Peace, man. Yo, that dude. Not only do he sound like a crazy cab driver, but he look like a cab driver too. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? We talking about.
Say that again.
I said, not only does he sound like a crazy ass cab driver and shit, but he looked like one too with that crazy hat on, man.
I agree with you, by the way.
Yo. Good to a woman, they piss. They shower and then piss and all like, get out of here, man.
No. The master.
God. What up, priest?
Peace.
What up, y'all? What's the deal?
Peace.
Doing better now, bro. I was going through it. Yeah.
Word, you know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta have some proof, God. But I called to say one thing, man. I ain't called to hold up shit. You know what I'm saying? I noticed when I got off the phone the other day, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah. When I got off the phone the other day, you know what I'm saying, letting dude know to keep his mouth shut about the greats. He still kept on talking. So he wants to, you want to debate me or whatever. I don't, I'm not gonna do a debate. I don't do debates. You know what I'm saying? That's not my thing. You know what I mean? But I'll definitely, have a build with him. I'll come up there and have a build with him, no problem. You know what I mean? Because I don't think he fully understands what these men has done for us. You know what I mean? I don't think he understands, the importance of Elijah or the importance of Marcus Garvey, Noble Drew Ali, and the patriarchs. I don't think he understands.
No, he's talking about Tahuti.
Oh,
Tahuti.
gotcha.
Yeah, he's talking about Tahuti.
Yeah, Spider-Man. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about me being violent. I don't have to be violent. I'm not that. I'm just, I just don't play around with the teachers. It's just like, when you was a kid, you like Superman or Batman, right? And then you grew up and you realized, those were just characters, right? But that doesn't mean you don't love them no more. You still don't, have respect for, things that you grew up on. That's just what it is. You just gotta respect it. I'm not saying that being, in the Nation of Islam is the right way, of thinking, but if that's what fits those people that's in that life, then that's what it is. Respect it.
No doubt, brother. No doubt.
So that's what knowledge is. Knowledge is to look, listen, observe, and also respect. So that's all I'm saying. Don't be coming up here just because you see something that's similar to the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and say, yeah, that's where they got it from. You know what I mean? That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's not where, Master Farad Muhammad got that information from. That's not where Elijah got it from. You know what I mean? So if you don't know the history of those men, just keep your mouth shut and just, talk about how high the pyramids are, man. That's cool. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to debate him, but I'll definitely have a bill with him. I'll come up there and do that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't really understand what the 5%, what we do and what we're about. So if I come up there, priest, I'm gonna have to speak it off. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, yo, you talking too long and all that shit. Because
it's on. This
you know what I'm saying?
This is good old fashioned.
I'm saying, God.
All right.
This started. Do you know when this started, G? This started October 6th or October 10th, 1964. Okay? This is 2000, you know what I'm saying, and 21, my G. So, like, there's a lot of history and a lot of things that was established and done from, you know what I'm saying, the 1920s when Noble Drew Ali and Marcus Garvey started their thing to now. We went through a lot of phases when the Malcolm X hats, the Africa patches and stuff like that. We went through, as a people, a lot of phases because of these men.
Right.
And the impact and the impact that these men had on the world.
Right. But I'm gonna tell you this. When you come up here, it's on and popping. I'm gonna let you go in, presentation, let him, and y'all just build. Just go, I mean, it's whatever. Just had to build. So there it is. The debate is on.
It's not a debate.
I know.
It's not. It's a discussion, correct?
Yeah, it's gonna be an intense discussion to put them on. Hey, God, peace. I thank you for calling. I'm about to I gotta speed things up because I'm a little under the weather per se.
Mm-hmm.
So we got what's the name on here, and we're gonna finish this off because I want to get to the music so I can get out here a little earlier.
Yeah.
All right, yo, Rasul, man, hit me up. I need to holler at you.
Okay, I need some beats, man, but I ain't got no. You gotta give me a discount.
I don't know, man. This ain't welfare, man, but we can talk about it.
Yo, man, you ain't gotta say that. Why you guys always got? All right, man, I'll call you, brother. All right, man.
All right, one.
Peace, God.
Peace out, Iron Sheik. So let me just say one more thing.
Yeah, come in, let's close it out. Let's close it out.
Here's my thing.
Right.
So, like I was saying, gentlemen, everything you're doing, don't forget that every day you're living, you are at war, and the person who you're doing business with views you as a threat. I want you to understand that Menkepera, Priest, Tahuti, and AD are in possession of a video of the system acknowledging that this scientist here cured something called unrefractive error and fixed preventable blindness. So they have possession of the video coming from the International Association for the Prevention of Blindness. Killah Priest has that video. He also has a video from the Indian government thanking Santana Nottage for giving them the technology that fixes blindness in their country. But what you don't know is that they won't let the technology come out in India because they won't let you know that a black man gave it to them. So they're choosing.
You say India? I might have a connection for you for that.
Don't bother. Can you talk to the Prime Minister?
I can.
That's who I talk to.
Oh, you say you talked to the Prime Minister of India?
Ask Priest to share the video.
What part of India was you from? And I'm just kind of curious. The South or the North?
Both. It's the country. New
All right, well,
it's right around the corner.
What I'm saying is, Priest is going to share with you a video of the Indian government thanking me for fixing preventable blindness. And he's going to show you another video of the International Association for the Prevention of Blindness, a gentleman by the name of Philip Hoare, acknowledging that I fixed their problem. I created technology that makes glasses for 30 cents, and I gave this to them for free. But they're choosing to still pretend the technology doesn't exist because they cannot let those Indian and the Chinese know that a black man did it because it disturbs the narrative. So they're taking a loss, $1 billion loss, just so they don't have to say it came from a person who looks like me. It's not about the money, it's about the woman. So treat your woman better. And then women come run to you. Cat Daddy out.
Yo. Where you at? We're gonna let him go. Yo, listen, Cat Daddy, it was a pleasure, man. When you call in, man, it's always fire. I'm gonna get some new sound effects for you, bro.
Man, send me those lenses, man. Send me those lenses.
Can you dig it? Yeah.
It's coming. I just got settled in, so McKepper is coming to you. Gentlemen, I love y'all. God bless y'all.
Peace.
And just remember, hey, love your brother, love your sister, and just try to keep the frequency as high as you can. And listen, please, find that those Mexican bike riders who go out and do good deeds all day. They superheroes. Tell the world about them people.
Look for them.
We gotta find them.
What's their gang name?
I think they call it Suzuki Boys, the Suzuki Boys, something. I'm gonna get a clip for you.
Should send a clip of them. Yeah, that'd be dope.
It's a motorcycle gang that goes and just do good deeds. Tell the world about that.
Right, children books and stuff like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, peace out, bro.
Peace.
Okay, I'm out, gentlemen.
So far, I'm out of it. Yeah, that was great, bro. All right.
Santana is a genius, man.
Huh?
I said he's a genius, man. This technology of his glasses, man, is as a person that's in the optical business, man, is you know what I'm saying, this is very, very intelligent, yo. I tip my hat to him.
Yeah, no doubt. Yo, so we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna get into the music now. We're gonna bring it, you know, this I think a little bit of pain is coming. Uh-oh.
You feel a little
Stop me. It got me, y'all.
The ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Listen, I didn't drink no tea today, so I'm making y'all the tea.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Reality. All right, so AD, we're gonna keep it moving. We got 585. Make sure y'all hit that super chat. If y'all have any questions and stuff like that, you know, I know we talked about the Wilburton 1936 leak.
Yeah, we
got some
exclusive. Huh? Oh yeah, let's hit the super chats real quick. We got some from Welcome to P's World. From he put 2 on it. NASA Big Cap, Google Mouse, and Mars FK online.
Yeah, he's talking about got a Google mouse on Mars.
They got a Google mouse on Mars.
Yeah. Okay, Mike T, can I play Jay Stone's song Chosen sometime tonight? Email me at info@webcoremedia to play music. And I'll put that in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Okay, Peace 8A Mencap, Rasul, KP Santana. The Captive State movie is good. Peace.
Yeah, have y'all seen that movie before?
I heard about it, but I never checked it out.
They gotta be like
check that out.
For what Santana was talking about, like that's a must watch, yo.
Watch it.
Okay, we gotta check that out.
It was a year before the pandemic even came out, but it's so many different things that's relative. This is like Demolition Man. Like Demolition Man is like something you go watch and like, damn, that's what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
Good looking, Sam. And who else put something on it?
That guy up front
Ryan
for $4.99.
I got them all saved.
Okay.
Okay, so next is Unblind Swordsman. Can Santana explain the correlation between the Eustachian tube and God communicating through that, like he said before? We can have him do that next time he comes on, because that'll be a whole build.
The Eustachian.
Loud
But I'm
seven.
saving that. Dominic Green, Stevie Williams, Ghetto Bird. Wow, that's crazy good stuff. Y'all showing love. LOL.
No doubt.
Okay, Ryan Fryan. When's the skateboard coming out, KP? Peace to everyone here on the podcast and the chat room as well. And Soul, would you consider trying a DBT program?
The skateboard.
Go ahead.
All right, well, this is two questions. So, the skateboard is out right now. The Killah Priest. The Planet of the Gods skateboard is out right now. Find the information online. We still got that when it came up, right? Mm-hmm. So you can go get the skateboard now.
Yeah.
If you don't even skate, get it as a collective.
Yeah,
real talk.
A collection is super dope, yo. Word,
I love it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get mine.
Gotta get yours. I gotta get mine.
I just want the deck. I'm gonna put it on my wall.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could do that. When does this? Okay, and we got one. What does love mean to you? From Sam Gaming. Love is like one of the highest form of understanding.
Mm-hmm.
True indeed.
Yeah.
It's if you understand, overstand, understand, or even stand.
Mm-hmm.
It's love. Bilal Salam. We already hit that one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We missed some too. It says
One right here. So you did that already.
yeah, what does love? Yeah, we did that one. And from Bilal, peace, Rasul. Go ahead. Any
Peace, Rasul. Any taswawa, wisdom for the fam. We do that next time. We kind of running a little late, so got you next time on that, brother.
Next one, Peace Killah Priest. You should try some elderberry tea.
That's the one. I'm gonna get the elderberry syrup or the tea. I see it a lot. I just gotta find out where it's at, and I'm gonna get it. Trust me, I'm gonna try that one.
I never tried that before.
Yeah, they say that's the fruit of all fruits.
Oh, okay.
You know, all fruits are good.
Yeah, yeah.
That's that. The elderberry is the word elder on it.
Yeah,
That's when
elderberry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Elderberry wine they have too.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they do?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Ethiopia honey wine.
Ethiopia honey wine.
That's your meal.
I'm just eating nothing but fruit for 3 days.
That's good, though.
Yeah, nothing but fruit.
That's dope.
Soft fruit.
Maybe some soup, too. You don't want no soup?
Yeah, get some soup. I gotta make it though. Too much sodium
Right.
inside soup. All that can.
Yeah.
I always make my own
You'll
soup.
make your own soup from scratch. And I know when I come over, you be having the...
Yeah.
I
The
like
turmeric.
Turmeric
Paste. Turmeric paste would have been dope.
Yeah.
So make a paste and just put it on.
Put it on there.
Yeah. But I'm good, man. They, you know, they drugged me up this. I'm drugged up right now.
You probably, when you get back home, man, you probably gonna crash.
In a good way. Yeah, I said in a good way. Huh?
The teeth is no joke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sensitive.
When they're not working the proper way, man, the pain is excruciating. You know what I'm saying? Shut everything down.
Who seen the movie Bug?
Nah, I never seen that.
Yo, man, check out Bug. That's a bug.
Bugs like
Yeah.
B-A-G.
And the scene when he took out his own tooth, because he said they put the implant inside the tooth.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, yo. And he
hard.
rips it out.
Yeah,
I think I seen that. I didn't know that's what it was called.
It was Bug. And you don't know what that movie's about because it had different type of, you don't know if the place was bugged. God took it different ways.
Right.
If the place, because he kept acting like it was bugged, man, that's a trippy flick.
Yeah.
So you don't know what the bug was.
Yeah, this is like a psychological thriller.
Yeah. You saw it?
Nah.
You gotta see that movie, man. When he ripped out his teeth.
I remember it.
Yeah,
I think I seen it a long time ago.
Yeah, it's with Michael Staten. Well, what was it? Michael Shannon.
Keaton?
Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon.
That's one of my favorite actors, Michael Shannon. So you can't even. All right. So welcome to P's World. He says Google image search mouse on Mars, please.
Okay. All right. Listen. You can't go off of.
Listen.
You can't go off all the stuff that you see on Google Map and Google. I mean, there's a lot of crazy images like this. Tahuti came up here and showed skulls on the faces of, he did that and tried to convince us there was a skull on Mars. So, hey, I'm not hating,
He's got to show and prove.
Yeah,
He's got to show and prove. We can't just go off of a lot of this stuff that we Google on Google on the internet.
Silver.
This is, I guess, a NASA Curiosity photo. But who knows? Maybe that's a rock. I always play devil.
Photoshop.
No, it looks
too.
like a mouse.
It looked like a mouse.
But that's Mars.
That's from that
That's
photo.
from the
That's
the
the photo they provided.
from the drone, the drone that's riding around Mars. they
the
say.
rover.
The rover, exactly. I'm sorry, not the drone.
Mouse is like getting it. Hold on, let me. Oh, look at the cat.
First of
It's
all,
moving.
Mars doesn't have an atmosphere. So
Well, you got to think about it. If there's a mouse there, then there's got to be some type of food for him.
yeah, yeah.
And an environment for him also.
Yeah. And in the desert, like, okay, well, where?
And he has to have a
Mouse gone.
family.
Yeah,
he has to be
doesn't have
born.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to that.
Yeah,
we gotta
gotta
go
really
to
get into that.
Yeah.
Silver.
Because even if you look in the desert where we stay at now, right? If a mouse is in the desert, it's some kind of vegetation or plant
Yeah.
life around.
Yeah, for him to
It's not
survive.
gonna
You know what I'm saying? So you
And he'll know where it's at.
Exactly.
Yeah, and ain't no mouse gonna be chilling in no desert.
Yeah.
With
Like
just
you-
nothing around. Like that's not jumping off. You know what I mean?
Make that make sense.
Yeah,
Yo, Ryan Fryan, Silver and Elderberry, 100% got me through COVID. Fire. See, we got to start getting those stuff like silver and monatomic gold.
Yeah, monatomic gold. Yeah.
Monatomic gold, you mean actual real gold?
That they say that that's the alchemical gold, the monatomic gold that'll heal you. It's an elixir.
So it's different than 24 karat gold.
Yeah. The monatomic, they beat it down to a powdery dust.
Powder, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, because gold is the
gold is soft.
yeah, it's soft.
You ever hold a gold brick in your hand before?
No, not having.
I had a chance.
I got
to actually
grams
do it.
of gold
It's
though. I got
mad
grams
heavy,
of
yo.
gold and ounces of silver.
It was mad heavy, yo.
Yeah.
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 Mad
Oh, it's heavy?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's a brick. It's a brick. Like
It's
a pound of
small
feathers and a pound of...
It was like that big.
Yeah.
And it's, I was like, oh shit, this is... But it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Bless you, bless you.
That's what that...
But, yeah, that was crazy.
It just flew right into my nose. That was weird.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's... Yeah, you gotta. I always tell people, man, you're supposed to be investing in gold and silver. You gotta have that in your life, man. It's like necessary.
Indeed.
Yeah, because when paper currency, you know what I'm saying, falls, you gotta have some way of trading. You know what I'm saying? And that should be one of the goods that you'll be trading with is gold and silver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's recognized everywhere in the whole world. Everybody uses gold and silver.
Yeah,
that's correct.
Yeah. It's an element. Mm-hmm. All right, moving right along. Ryan Fryan says, last, what do you guys think about drilling on Mars?
Drilling on Mars? I mean...
drilling in Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago drilling.
Drill Chicago. Yeah. I mean, I think that, I think that if they're there, because according to a lot of people, they don't think they're there.
Yeah.
Or ever been there. I think that it is an essential to drill on Mars because they're looking for some kind of microbial life. And I think that if they're going to find any kind of means of life on that planet, they need to drill. They need to go beneath the planet instead of looking on top of the surface where everything is dead and it has no atmosphere.
Yeah. If we go by the same science
if it's
of
dead
Earth,
on
right?
top, yeah. You know,
I know you're saying dead, but they say that there might be, you know, because they know that there was water there millions of years ago. That's been proven. So maybe beneath the planet, they can find something.
I think they out of their boundaries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because your mind, when you're in certain atmosphere, because it takes a certain second. Like if I was to sneak up behind you and push you, right? It'll take your mind a split second to know that you're being pushed. So in that time when you blank, when things that you haven't seen before, it kind of like would take your mind because your mind has to register. If it never been there before.
Right.
So if you go to Mars and you're on your way there, you're tripping out 100% because your mind can't register what the things that you can't see.
Yeah.
So you can't kind of like focus on what's going on.
Yeah.
How you gonna get there when you seeing a brand you know when you go to a new place and you just in awe?
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
How could you stay focused? But imagine that times
a million.
Yeah, exactly.
Seeing a whole new planet.
Falling off a roof or just falling, period, and trying to focus on every second as you falling because your mind is taking pictures. It's not used to seeing things that quick and saying, okay, so you begin to get dizzy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of wild with that, you know what I'm saying? So,
I think, too, if you just use the same platform of how life is created here on Earth, and then you look at the principles of how Mars is, I mean, their moon is out of orbit, which will cause chaos on the planet itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I think they got 2 moons, plus they have no water. So then it's like, you know, that's a balance without itself. So it's like, you know, to me, that's like you would have to go over there and create an artificial environment because of the simple fact that there is no supporting system for life like life is here on Earth.
Right.
You know, if you just use that common science of how life is created here on Earth, how could life be created on Mars? Life would have to be artificially brought to Mars. We would have to be the aliens to Mars.
I mean, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Well, they do say that, you know, they have evidence of water and, you know what I'm saying, water being there.
Yeah,
and
but
it's water
it's
erosion there.
Yeah,
but it's not it's nothing that we
there's
can really
nothing created.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's no in order for life to be created, there has to be an electrical spark. And there's no electrical spark that's happening on Mars because there is nothing that's there to create electricity, just going off of the composition of how electricity is created.
There you go.
Yeah, so how can life be on Mars if there's no, you know what I'm saying, electrical spark on there? The moon is out of orbit and all kind of dumb shit is going on Mars for us to even think that there's life on Mars.
We gotta take care of home first.
Facts.
Gotta take care of Earth. So when they drill, I mean, just go to the ocean first. Go down into the depths of the abyss. or go into the jungles, deep into the jungles. You know what I'm saying? You may see some things
may
that
not
that'll
come back.
Yeah, you may see go to Bermuda Triangles. You may see some things that'll trip you out.
Yeah,
on this planet that's out in the atmosphere with the rest of the bodies.
Yeah,
all similar. And all similar.
Yeah,
as above, so below.
Yeah, true.
You live by that standard. You believe in that standard?
Absolutely.
All right then. So as the sun and moon, so is the earth.
Yeah.
look,
As above, so below.
I caught him.
No, you're right.
I caught him.
They are affecting us. So just like a tree, tree goes out. Tree has roots down bewn.
Hey.
But what's in the middle of the tree?
The sun is round. Huh?
The sun is round up all.
Hey.
Because the sun is Adam.
All right, come on, let's just.
And Eve is the moon.
Here we go, man.
Building
Fell
up
into
too
the
much.
trap already. You fell into the trap, brother.
Hey, you created the trap.
I'll
go in if you want me to go in.
You're about to go in.
You know what I'm saying? I'll get biblical with this motherfucker.
Hey, I just proved it.
Astrologically biblical. You know what I'm saying? Astro-theology.
Hey.
I speak it with no apology.
Oh.
Hey, watch out. What's
Psychology.
Hey, that's good too.
I'm getting tired of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you more sound effects.
That's a World War II bomb.
Yeah, I don't like the
airplane,
the whistle part.
That's the airplane.
Hey,
I mean,
there should be another
That's
gun in
cool.
there. Try the other sound effects. That one don't work. I gotta fix that.
Oh, come on, you can't be cocking a gun. You gotta shoot.
You gotta shoot. Bow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See this right. Oh, okay. So when you set it off, like.
Yeah.
All right, we bringing up charges. Running a racketeer to the universe. The universe does not like that. Going up to the universe and you disrespect. Do not. Everything's in order. And there's an order, and there's an order and a consistency. A certain consistency to life. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The plants, whether we know it or not, soothe us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true indeed. Everything's
Plants
interconnected.
give us oxygen.
They give
Give us oxygen.
Yeah.
No plants,
First gift.
it wouldn't have no oxygen.
Bees, that sound, that buzz, that's that vibration alone, toning, melatonin. It's just tones, music. Yeah. It's just a universal thing. It's the music of the spheres.
Yeah.
Really.
Hey, but you know what's crazy too? Like, if you look at, I'm just sitting here, I'm just thinking in my mind. Say, for instance, there is life on Mars, right? If, like, say, for instance, you know how human beings, we're set up a certain way because of our atmosphere. We got 2 eyes, 2 noses, everything's in 2. We got 2 celestial bodies that we see, right? Now, say, for instance, you go to another planet, and their celestial bodies is more, they got 3 and stuff like that. Are they gonna have 3 eyes? And
that's what I said. Species are species.
Yeah.
See, the thing about creature, see, creatures could be anyway. It could be bacteria. A creature. We are creatures, living creature.
Yeah.
So creatures doesn't have to be in the form of
a human being.
I made man in my own image, and after my likeness.
Yeah.
But the creature, the beast of the field, the creatures, they spiders, right?
Yeah, it could be anything.
Arachnoids.
Yeah, arachnoids.
Bacteria who lives. It could be small,
microscopic organisms.
Yeah.
Microbes that you know.
What about
could
the worm,
exist.
the dragonfly?
Worms, the dragonfly. Or cockroaches. They could exist in the nuclear, like a nuclear winter.
Exactly.
Like all the humans would be dead, but the insectoids they would exist.
That's right.
They would be able to.
And roaches wear tuxedos. You know what I'm saying? Those and everything's designed with the 2 eyes on the back, and then the butterflies with the beautiful. There's a butterfly that has the.
Like a snake in the back.
Yeah, like a
caterpillar.
Snake. Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So all of those things are like beautiful parts of nature. Man, it's crazy the way the design of it. And then one day I was where was I? In Ohio? When I was in Detroit. And I told the story before when I was walking through a park, and I just heard a sound. Pow. Pow. It wasn't a gunshot. It was a beautiful sound, but it sounded like it was far away, but it was near. And I looked up, and the wind was blowing, but it was just the wind blowing 2 trees.
Oh, I'm saying
they were hitting each other.
Wow.
No man-made. This is all universe. It was hitting. And that sound, I was like, damn, if I could sample that. But you know what I mean? Just that sound was like, oh, you're hearing God.
Wow.
My bad. Phone off. And see, that's the thing. We don't take walks. We don't take walks enough.
Yeah.
Take a walk.
Yeah.
Get outside and walk around. Get on the bicycle. Take the car or the horse or get out. There was a song. You been through the desert with a horse with no name.
Yeah.
You gotta go through the desert sometime. And a horse with no name. I don't know why. You know, you just did.
I used to call catch high noon. They say about when we say call you that is because you gotta leave at a certain time with the caravan because once the sun hits the top of the sky in the desert, you're gonna dehydrate. The heat's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
So you gotta leave it like right before the sun hits the top of the sky, and then when it's 12 noon, the caravan stops.
Right.
And they take a break and they wait for the sun to start to dim again, and then they make their journey through the desert.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
science.
Certain times of the day you can't just up and just start moving in the desert. You die of dehydration.
Yeah. Brothers, sisters, don't just run out there in the desert thinking you're gonna be out there, on a pilgrimage. It's real. You know what I'm saying? They got snakes out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's like, you know what I mean?
That venom will kill you quick.
Scorpions, all kinds of
go out there.
Crazy animals out there.
You got to be careful when you go into nature, man, because nature is both cruel and vicious. You know what I'm saying? Cruel and gentle at the same time, man. Like nature don't play by none of those rules that we think that you be dead quick.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It's unbalanced and balanced. It's a yin and a yang. It's the, we try to process it and put it down. We can, anyway, let's keep on
Somebody
going.
said, where can I buy comedic statues? In a couple of days, you go on Jewels from the Throne, you can get you some comedic statues. I'm going to put something up there, something that I like. You know what I mean?
Fire. It's for you.
Dope topic. Continue to spread knowledge, God's peace and blessings to King Menkepra the Great. Peace to Third Eye Bell. Check her out on Instagram.
Hey.
Third Eye Bell.
Hey.
Okay.
What's that one? Let's see.
Mars Mouse photo was taken in the studio. Not Mars. Okay.
All right. Okay.
We need actual facts on that. I don't even believe that's a mouse. I think that's just configuration of rocks that look like a mouse.
Yeah,
perception. There's a term. There's a term for these kinds of photos. There's a scientific term that they use. I don't know it off the top of my head.
Shout out to Mark of the Book.
You know what I would call it? Familiarity. You make images out of things that you're familiar with.
Yeah.
So your brain, if it can't decipher an image, it'll turn into another image that you are familiar with. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about traveling in. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Their mind they would lose their mind. Mm-hmm. The greatest minds would just trip out because they can't compute that fast.
Yeah.
If you could fall off a roof, right, and break down everything you're seeing as you go down.
That'd be dope.
Your brain is taking pictures though. You seeing, but you getting dizzy because it can't compute at that speed.
At that speed, yeah.
It needs to register.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like football, yo. Like they say when an athlete from college go to the pros, the first thing they have to learn is the speed of the game.
Yes.
Because niggas is moving so fast that everybody on there is running in the fours.
Clock, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, the speed of the game is so fast that your brain has to first adapt to the speed before your body can.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And he had to be familiar with the plays before.
Yeah.
Just to know and then get in it because there's a wave just moving so fast.
Yeah, facts.
Tuna.
Yeah.
Tuna is very fast.
Oh, yeah.
We was talking about that.
You was telling me about that. You saying
the tuna fish?
Tuna fish is fast.
Oh, yeah.
We talking about the falcon.
Swim backwards too?
Yeah, there's a fish that I think it's a dart fish. It's a fish, and the tuna could do that, but they move fast, yo. Yeah. And the swordfish, all of them faster. All right. Shout out to Danny Salinas. He says, sorry I'm late, y'all. Peace. To the gods, can we get 2 minutes of Rasulullah, illusionist? Peace. Yes.
I don't think that's my song.
I'm doing that.
Mixtapes.org.
Got a bunch of songs you don't even know about, right? We're gonna do this.
No, this ain't my song. This is Cosmic Crusader.
It says Cosmic Crusader Rasulullah Atum.
Atum Sin Gab, yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah, he's in my group, Lost Children of Babylon.
That you right there, Lord?
No, it's Cosmic Crusader.
We gotta get to the music too.
Promised land of America, the shores of Far East. Argentum Astrum in the Sanctum Sanctorum. Ask us at Damascus, we plan to hold a forum. Speak the incantation, blackbird and handbell.
He sounds like a RZA.
Summon beast of hell, second coming of Lucifer. Prince of the morning sun, have no use for ya. Once to say this morning has begun. Helter skelter, hand basket, slam casket, hand latchet, throat choker, react with Bram Stoker, black magic, play food made of bone with the cobra in a basket. Give the answer to your question before you ask it.
My guest tonight is not a showman.
I don't remember recording some of this stuff.
Rather a wizard.
That was Holocaust.
No, it was not. It was
a mad Gus, Nuwapian mad god, high priest after the order of Imhotep, master builder of the 7-step pyramid of Ben. In full matter, reveal the secrets of the philosopher's stone, written in your DNA, encoded in your chromosomes. Solar biologist, cause nines, talisman within the earth's canvas. I summon 24 scientists from the Orion star constellation. I am a soul of the incarnate divinity of an extraterrestrial being that reincarnated into a mortal form to roam the earth as an avatar. I descend from a star formless in form. My soul explodes, my spirit crosses the threshold between the illusion of light and darkness. Spark this.
How have you come to be here tonight?
That was old. It's all Cosmic Crusaders.
Downplaying your joint, yo.
Oh no, I'm not.
What we saying that's old. When you get the spot, when the spot is given to you, then you're like, nah, that was old. Nah, that was dope.
It was awesome.
Dope, man. You gotta take that shine.
I'm glad y'all like that jump.
Take that shine.
Yeah.
Trace one says
Very nice.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Some beats. Yeah, you got,
That was fire.
Yeah, we got yeah, we can get some. Somebody said this is when he was a Nuwapi. You funny for that, Zoo man. You funny. Yeah, I give you that one.
Yeah.
He was a Nuwapi when he wrote that.
Yo, that was Holocaust though, right?
That's Holocaust.
The first.
No, that was Cosmic Crusader. Yo, what you talking about?
Well, Holocaust is right there.
Yeah.
All right. Moving right along. Fix WWHP. Oh. Now. Oh, yo, you see? Yo, he didn't like your song, yo. Y'all see him? Mojito was crazy, yo. Yo, he didn't want you to get your props, yo.
Yo, man.
Yo, he jumped up like, yo, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Your joint wasn't all that. Cat was like, yo, I got 16s too.
Man.
Nah, Cat jumped up here like, that's all you got?
That's all you got?
I know, he just jumped up. Oh, man.
Yo, Mojito is the realest, man.
Man, that's crazy.
Yo.
Everybody see now, yo, that cat be
PA
wilding in
back
here
soon.
for real. That cat is no joke.
Yo, crazy. All right, so let's get to the music super chat. The musics.
Yeah.
Shout out to Danny Salinas too for
recommending that track.
Recommending that track. Big up to John Murdoch. He was in the super chat too. I don't know where he's at, but big up. I'm gonna call you, bro.
Yeah. All right, so we in this part of the show where we do a song segment we call song promotions, where we play tracks submitted by you guys.
Like fire, yo.
Yeah.
Right? My eyes are red, right?
Not too red. They all right.
They orange?
Nah, they red.
They red.
First track is by Fix.
Murder's on the way. And whatever
WWH.
They gon' do what they gotta do, so
shout out to Just J.
I gotta do. Murder's on the way. And every time I hear the call, I could feel the air get cold. It's all I fucking really I'm a camouflage blue motherfucker with a vision in the AR scope that'll crush competition for the rest. If a nigga wasn't hush, I would've tell him. Might take the chance if I'm right about to kill him. My hush code stays in the closet, cradle to the grave with nails in the coffin. Leave a tip for the undertaker, tell him all that. Calling on the dead people shit feels haunting. Can't go back to my body, I'm gone. Gotta leave my son, gotta leave my gun. mystic shit. I ain't even chillin', I'm busy over here. Y'all over there trippin' like rest in this, fix rest in that. Better teach my grands how to clean my gat. Don't spend all of the money that's left. Who kill me is gonna wanna mark your debt. Free yourself, no regrets. These bitch niggas gon' die 1,000 deaths. Fuck the law, keep your stance. See to live like a bitch, a nigga die like a man. Survival of the fittest, do whatever you can. The vision is yours, shit is in your hand. The mission is yours, your master plan. Be ahead of shit and always keep one in the head. Nigga, this that
Coach is right.
This what they
Doc is right. Doesn't sound like
nigga, this that real shit. This is that warrior sound, nigga, this that kill shit. Just put them all in the ground, nigga, this that chill shit. So cool, niggas don't know, they just...
That was
alright. I see. I like the singing on the hook. You know, it's cool. I don't like to diss people music, so I always try to find. You know.
That sounded good.
It sounded good to me.
Yeah,
I
it was
like
cool.
I'm not a yes man.
Yeah.
Sometimes
He like from London or somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It
kind of has that
gotta
kind
be
of
critical.
like,
I try to give people the real, you know.
Yeah,
that was dope.
That was dope.
That was called World War Hush by Fix, F-I-X-X.
World War Hush, that make a lot of sense.
Okay, this next one is by Vox Powers. It's called, or Vox Powers. It's called For Promotional Consideration.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Bossy P on that old who the Sascarante relentless with his vintage on. What's that, boy? What we gonna do for you tonight is spit one of these rhymes Bossy P wrote, you know? He wrote like CEO, he don't rap nothing, but he just be like, this something I want to tell y'all. Gosh, you gotta freeze the flames on that hot, they not. They just on the top side of the gas. So soon as haters hear it, they knock it. But real hip hoppers is gon' rock with. You feeling me, boy? That's what Bossy P came to say. I don't know if but we gonna get right into this like this, cause you can't take too long on the track. But it seems that's starting to become trendy. So we gonna be trendy. You heard, man? Check this out. Reinventing the honorable mention for the ones that thought I lost my conviction for skilling. Champion killing, make victims of villains while they fans feel them. We break them down in the liquids and distill them. Set them over fires and grill them like rotating tires. We pill them for being bananas, getting the grands up. Burn them bonanza, tie their feet and their hands up. Before we get to their G, we lighten his mans up. It's a new sheriff in town that don't use handcuffs when he round them up. He securing the chairs butt naked, take a nail and pound they nuts for sounding nuts. Cause they don't know that serpent in the rainbow flow. It's Hostess Show when Sharkman can't go flow. It's RMO, so make way for the wordplay of the day. Front of Muhammad Ali, the things to say. Molded from the clay like the casts of the past. Get so embraced by the masses. Have them singing Keontae Umbaye on the competitions. Defenseless asses taking the shape of a living classic. Cause fraudulent fads get famous but die fast. As I speak fervent heat on the fascists. In my uniform, I'm glasses. Ted Kaczynski, you and your sensei. Burning the Cincy during the pin play. Leave your roster empty while the blim play. End up a corpse, your fate will orchestrate like a Mozart symphony. Composing instrumental energy. Instrumentalist, spitting fire upon the enemy. It would be wise not to represent against them sinfully and simply. Sympathy highs, man, honorable mentions of the century. Upon entering the industry, had these record labels mention they artists instantly. That boy didn't just say.
Yes, he did.
I mean, I heard, but Bossy P ain't right. That Bossy P don't write. That nigga probably write a check or something. That nigga ain't got no bank account. So what? Something ain't right, man. Something just. Check this out, man. What? Homie, only Adoni Elohim can protect your head, neck, chest, legs, and where you lay your body to rest your head. So let his instructions correct yo. If found in opposition, about to get wrecked flow. Wild them, go on suggest yo. Whole plan come non-contesto. That's you the kind of man that got fans and clans that can digest flows that grow as they glow. Oh, soul for soul with infinite presto. What it is the way they blizz, the cataclysm at the best though. Stronger than EXO, top selecto. Good night of writers engage in project flow. Perpetual perfecto supply. Multiple stimulus that multiply the stimuli. Bring no into it, leave it limitless. From where there's no laws against it. Clearly correspond competence to your consciousness. Bossy P is who you're rocking with while you're witnessing this vintage, excellent. Find the right, run on.
All right, that was Voss Powers For Promotional Consideration. Right there. I'm just gonna say, I mean, obviously you just gotta mix and master that one. I'm not sure if you were just kind of like trying it out, but you gotta obviously mix and master that track. You got your layers kind of too close to your mains. So it's jarbling it all up. I don't know what you're saying in those parts because your layers are off phase. So you can either respit it and make it more clean, or you have your engineer go in there and line it up. And then I would make the snare more prominent. You know, if you're gonna sample that "For the Love of Money" beat, you want to feel that funk, and funk is really under the tight crack snare. So you want to really get that snare cracked. If you're gonna use that sample, so you can feel that funk. You know what I mean? Funk is the DNA of hip hop. So you want to really feel that snare pop. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I would do and change to that. Priest.
I agree with you. I think he could have. A lot of what you said was right. I think he could have came with another kind of song.
Yeah.
You know, the song wasn't bad. It just it was. I was familiar with the sample though. Love of Money.
Yeah.
OJ's. And yeah, that was it. I think he can rhyme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he can rhyme.
he got that.
That's what it is.
I say the same. I like the beat. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with AD. You guys gotta make sure you get your engineers to make your stuff sound as clear and crisp as possible. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's really all. That's what we've been saying on, Killah Priest podcast for the last couple of months. You know what I'm saying? All you guys got to do is just make sure your stuff sounds good.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Bottom line, got to make sure your stuff sounds good, man, because music is just more than coming up with hooks and bars.
Mm-hmm.
Especially nowadays, man. Technology, you know what I'm saying, is very, very important, man. And putting something together that's in order, man, is very, very important.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Horseman.
Horseman.
Yeah, man. They hit me up.
Oh.
All right.
Word.
Should I keep it going?
Yeah.
All right, next up, we got DJ Aurora Borealis with an instrumental. It's called The Fight.
Yeah. Yeah. We ain't gonna make it in an hour though.
What you laughing at?
It's almost like
God, sound like
a Frankenstein alien.
Sound like
It's
something
like
the RZA would do.
Huh?
Sound like something the RZA would do. I would rap to this.
All right. That's called The Fight. DJ Aurora Borealis. So yeah, all I would say is when you make these beats, man, you gotta prioritize the drums first. Mute everything except that kick and that snare. Make that boom, gah, boom. Make that as nice and solid as possible first. That's your priority. Make that kick go, that's your eggs, and then hit that snare go, that's your batter. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you make that cake from there. So boom, gah, boom, gah. Get that solid. Even hi-hats are low priority. All that, and then you bring everything up in the background. You know what I'm saying? I know you're still kind of getting started and everything, so the samples and everything else is low priority. Kick, snare, especially if you're going to do some hip-hop beats. And then you'll get it. Just keep going, keep practicing. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
Yeah, that belongs on like Super Contra. That's like the beginning for Super
Okay.
Contra.
Yeah.
You know, with the Phasar laser gun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can see that. You know what I'm saying? The beginning of Super Contra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey man, just keep doing beats, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start somewhere. And just get more sounds. And I think you're on to a good start, in my opinion. You know what I mean? That's a Royal Borealis. This is his beat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Good first start, my brother. Keep going.
Me, my turn. Man, Yo, Roy, that was strange. You know what I mean? That was strangely. That was like a
strange beat.
But like I said, man, stay grimy, stay dark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's your style.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have your own fans, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gonna come out, gonna do shows, and they just gonna love his stuff. Cause it's just different.
Mm-hmm. All right, moving on. The next one, we got two more. Next one is the Riz Lyricist. Oh no, yeah, Riz
Shout out to
Lyricist.
K9 in the building.
And it's called OG Umar Johnson.
OG Umar Johnson.
Okay.
OG Umar Johnson.
OG Umar Johnson. You really think I'm gonna sit here and sing the chorus to you? Landing on it doesn't want to work to be able to afford throwing that ass in the circle. This is lyrical fitness. Sick and I'm gifted. It's ridiculous. This prick is a feminine bitch with 2 bars of the cane into the center of his lip. Twizzlers get bit. The color of lipstick to smother his kids with. Looking like a booty goon pirate screaming out. Take your douche kid, shove it up and drag them like a pool stick. Slam them in the lock. Up and doing live streams in the night in pajamas. A buttoned up shirt with the boxes. Get the Glocks on, let it off. Catherine Brown looked like one of them caked up faces in a magazine. Mad at me, I would happily take her on a date. Applebee's, jack off my sperm in a plate. Bon appetit. I'm a good guy, chunky in the flesh. Old school rap, you're not rocking with the best. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Scarlet, oh shit, I'm getting off topic. Double entendres coming all at once. You a tourist, surgical lure his girl to adore us. Oh, mama ocean, Babylonian, Machiavellians, bombing ornaments. Anamon's a king, onomatopoeia, not the lottery. Am I your property, monopoly, oligopoly, commodity is what you got to be. Socrates, philosophy, bomb atomically. Montavious, wood grain, bonds, wobbly, what up, girl? I'm King Kong conscious. Shake your little booty till my dick get longer. I'm the type to rearrange your face in the mirror. Your circadian rhythm is as blurred as your vision. Chauvinist pig with a Doberman pincher to go and get rid of the dough. I'm a flip son of a bitch. Can you all take a joke? Who want the smoke when I put out the flame? I do this forever. Ain't new to the game. In conclusion, however, the screws in my cranium get calculated every move when I'm making them go and nip shit again on the track. When I mess up, I'm like, oh, what the fact? Just get to the facts. Spitting like, yeah, here, kitty, kitty, there's 20 kittens literally here sitting with me staring at pennies. Hoppity hop, skippity skip, the hook. This isn't it. This is the bridge, and it goes as hard as Tiffany's tits. The kid is a menace. Before the doors are closed, we'll do the rodeo. Forgot the lyrics to the song and how the chorus go. But you know what? I do not know what you already know. We'll do-si-do. Let's do-si-do the chorus, yo.
Alright.
Yeah, you know I dig that style.
I like that.
It's kind of similar to how I
AD's gonna give you. He's gonna drop bombs on you.
No, that's dope.
Alright, hey, listen.
That's dope.
I'm gonna say this. He just threw some shots at Dr. Umar Johnson, yo. So, you know Dr. Umar Johnson?
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, like the song is called. What's it called again?
OG Umar Johnson.
Yeah, he just went all at him.
Dr. Umar.
Yeah, I don't know why he coming at his neck, but hey, the song was dope though. I like the way the brother is coming, the way he's spitting, and he got an Eminem vibe. I like the beat. I like the way he rhyming on it. You know, I don't really I don't disagree. I disagree with a little bit of the Umar Johnson stuff, but overall, this kid is dope.
I mean, it's a cool song. You know what I'm saying?
It's a cool song. Yeah.
Different style. I like how he went with no hook. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, did his thing on there. You know, I don't know why he talking the same thing. I don't know why he talking about Umar Johnson for. But you know,
a personal grudge against Dr. Umar. I don't know.
Song name, you know what I mean? With nothing personal.
Shots. You heard some of the shots. You hear them shots?
Yeah. I heard them shots.
So I'm putting the link to that track in the chat, so y'all can see. When you guys submit YouTube videos, I'll put them in the chat so that people can click on them. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, I know the idea like that.
Yeah. It's kind of a style I like a lot. That's dope. I love the compound solo rhymes.
He's dope.
He rhyme. Yeah, he rhyme. Can't knock that.
Yeah,
I mean, he rhyme.
Okay. Are you ready for the ground?
I'm just like this though, for some reason. I don't know. It just got me like, it's like tonight is, I could just stay like that. Go ahead.
All right, the grand finale is none other than Voltage Controller, the one who made the beat with Tahuti on it, and
the one
Russell spit on one.
Yeah, that dude is big up to that brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Big up to Voltage.
Planet Asia hopped on his track, so here we go. This is Voltage Controller. Track is called Brass Knuckle Orchestra.
Stuck. What it says?
You may be stuck because you are overly attached to a piece or a method.
Voltage
I was chosen, the bold soldiers from Philadelphia, West Philly were the streets where I did my dough. It was hard on the streets hustling, metaphors combusting inside my brain, writing rhymes across the grains of Philadelphia. I was his chief. Listen, the freestyling, I was baptized in the Nile with the killer priest. My man men kept it raw. He has the breath of almond raw. Hold the staff. I laugh as I crash with MCs. You know how it is going. Yeah. You know, let the beat this flow. I wanna. Volta's got some beats, man.
It's the rain.
Yeah, give it up.
Yeah.
Voltage Controller,
nice.
Brass Knuckle Orchestra. I'm putting the link in the chat. And that's that.
Yo, that was off the chain, man.
Fire. Dope. I got nothing for him. No
Voltage
advice.
Control. I need some dark. Some dark Armageddon beats for the Lost Children album, man.
You getting some Armageddon? Going dark
some
with it?
apocalyptic beats. You know what I mean?
Rocking the apocalypse, non-stop.
That's what the album's called, Children of the Apocalypse.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
You like that?
Yeah. That goes with Lost Children of Babylon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be the children of the apocalypse.
I promise you guys a better freestyle next time. Sometimes it just be, I like to be in the mood so I can spit something raw.
Hey, it was great.
It's dope.
My eyes are like red, like fire. Red like hot flame.
Red like hot flame.
Okay, for sure.
Yo, thanks for the super chats.
So that concludes the song promotion segment. If you guys are interested in being involved, hit me up on email, info@webcoremedia.com.
Shout out to the Horsemen, man. I didn't even make the. No, we didn't make the joint because Corrupt and Raz is there, so they're gonna hold it down. Because I was talking all this week, but I didn't know I had to go have that little surgery.
Rest, man. Yeah, you might get some rest, man. Just get some rest.
Yeah, and then I didn't know I had to go through that, so I just told Raz that they can hold it down. You know what I mean? Shout out to Raz, Kaz, and Corrupt, Cannabis too.
Yeah.
Yo, Land of Rocket, AD.
Big up to everybody, man. Thanks for the love, and make sure you subscribe to the Killah Priest podcast, please. So we're trying to hit 15 and the like button. So we're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers. Please make that happen for my big brother, Killah Priest.
Word. Peace in a bottle of hair grease.
Peace.
Mark of the Buddha.
Oh yeah, big up Mark of the Buddha. You gotta send me some more Jones, man.
Send me some time together.
Bruh.
Just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it,
We'll see you guys on Monday.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Dad, today is Saturday. Today is Thursday already?
Wednesday.
Nature and habit has followed certain inclinations, considering that man is what he is.
I worship every day. Monday is moon day, not just on Saturday. That is for the mundane. Planets start attached to the organs of the body. Vortices, these forces through the nadis of the nervous system. God is what you are. Hot lava from the stars, shine reflect off the water, and we are just a collage. And the drama's a mirage, an illusion of the brain. You giving the wrong things your energy, therefore you're drained. Your mentality is wrong, gotta reorganize it. Look at something, rearrange the way you think about it. Maybe it ain't so bad, she just might be interesting. Analyze it in my mind's eye when I think about it. Boom, there goes euphoria. Poof, there goes the worry. I bet you ain't change your whole perspective in a hurry. The next day of the week is Tuesday, Mars. A fight to get through the week. Feel like a life behind bars. It's a war, feel like a slave that there isn't a purpose but the stars. It's working in harmony with the earth. It's all perception. Gotta have a higher power when you live. There's a such thing as God and you smaller than he is. Next day of the week's Tahuti. Mercury, elements in charge of the pituitary. The left and the right brains when the two get married. The cerebral spinal fluid simply moves from Aries. Lightning strikes on the back, Godzilla. Jupiter, Thursday. Don't let it go, it can make you stupid up. Midnight's when it rises from the heart, then at night is when the liveness starts. Because Friday is Venus, Julia Roberts, Aphrodite. I think I might just make her my wifey.
Writing this on Saturn's day, watch the patterns play out. Santos holds the knowledge, has it laid out. From the Christos wisdom, the 7 chakra system. Merkaba test the coil and holy ascendant oils. Message engraved in the sine wave, design time space. Syncretism, the hidden divine mind state. Times change, this the year my Saturn returns. Incarnation through the rings at the Tropic of Capricorn. Time god, Chronos, the 6-pointed star of David. The seal of Solomon, the rosy cross, it's really blatant. Astronomy, studying the anatomy of God. By the constellations, planets and magnitudes of stars. Take advantage of the magic and the message of these bars. For advancement in the praxis towards ascension of the gods. Sunday is ruled by Leo and the sun. The source of all creation, a cosmic illumination. Electromagnetic radiation, feeding our auras glow. Traveling the carousel of life through these horoscopes. The more you know, the more you grow. I hope you glow. The more you know, the more you grow. I hope you glow. What?
When we've finished this presentation, you will have a good understanding of what I call the holy science. The holy science consists of astrology and astro-theology, but it's been persecuted, so people don't know the characters. We've lost the science. As you will see, they are the 7 orbs in the sky that our eyes can see, the components of our atom. In Egypt, these were called the cosmocrators. It's this God, the maker, the former of physical bodies. It's not the prime creator, which dwells in the ether, which has no definition.